a rapper and a pimp is essentially the same thing, persuasion. And depending on who you're talking about, some rappers are better pimps than others. The truth is, many rappers have used the word pimp or pimping in reference to themselves or their lifestyles. Many of these same rappers have also used the terms gangster, thug, or killer in the same manner. However, many rappers as well as fans have challenged the street credibility of rappers and questioned their realness by labeling them quote-unquote studio gangsters. Now, while the term studio gangster is a very familiar term in hip-hop, West Coast rapper Sugar Free coined the term studio pimps. Never before has anyone ever questioned the realness of rappers that claim pimping in their rhymes, until now. Honestly, rappers that claim to be pimps have never been challenged because no one was ever really offended except real pimps. But since many of the new generation of rappers come from a real pimp background, there are many rappers and pimps offended by the fact that there are too many studio pimps capitalizing off their lifestyle. So I needed to find a rapper that has been representing pimping since day one with an unquestionable street credibility, and a real pimp with an incredible track record. The rapper that was chosen is Pimp C. Since the early 90s, when UGK first became public to the world, much of the lyrical content that made UGK the pride of the South has been laced with pimping. Pimp C's very name represents and embodies the game in a way that no rapper before him has ever done. Even when heavyweight New York rapper Jay-Z wanted to collaborate on his smash hit song Big Pimpin', he called down south to get UGK. When Pimp C ran into legal trouble and was incarcerated, Bun B launched an all-out campaign to make sure his beloved brother was not to be forgotten. The entire music industry down south was screaming free Pimp C. Since Pimp C's release, the industry and the streets have embraced him like never before. Now back with an extremely positive attitude, Pimp C has arose as a spokesman for the South and dedicated to launching a Southern movement of unity. Pimp C's street credibility is absolutely unquestionable.
Check this out, man. You know what I'm talking about? We out here celebrating Pimping birthday one time for your mind. You know what I'm talking about? Hey, look, young Pimp don't even go to parties. You know what I'm talking about? But I come out to fuck with my brother. You know what I'm talking about? It's really going down. You know what I'm talking about? Representing that style. I'm fucking with Minister Simo. You know what I'm saying? Better known as Papa D. Better known. You know what I'm talking about? I'm fucking with Two River TV. You know what I'm talking about? Already, Maroy, we got a 10-year contract. You heard Mr. Simo tell you what time it is. How your butt-ass nigga don't be trying to bring no camera to the party. It's really going down. You know what I'm talking about?
Of course, when choosing a pimp for this project, there were many to choose from, but only one has a track record in the streets that can only be overshadowed by what he has done in the entertainment industry. That's Pimping Ken. From Mac 10 on the West Coast to Lil Jon down south, all the way to Loon and Bad Boy Records on the East Coast, Pimping Ken has become the official ambassador to the pimp game. Ever since his 1996 debut in the cult classic HBO film Pimps Up, Hoes Down, Pimping Ken has been married to the entertainment industry. His pimp vocals have laced over 10 million records sold. He has been an official spokesmodel for Maury Gators. He's been featured in several magazines worldwide, including Vibe and The Source. He has recently signed a book deal with the second largest publisher in the US. He has produced several DVDs that have sold thousands of copies across the country. He currently promotes sold-out parties that boast a star-studded guest list, and did I forget to mention, during his pimp career, he won the highly coveted Pimp of the Year award. Make no mistake about it, Pimping Ken has an incredible track record. Pimping Ken and Pimp C are the best of both worlds.
Hey, yo, check it out, man. I got a little pimp humor for you. Man, what do you tell a prostitute with two black eyes? You don't tell her shit. You already told her twice. I don't know about y'all, but that shit was funny to me. Yo, welcome to the best of both worlds, man. Rapping and macking, man. This is what rapping and pimping mix, man. We got Pimping Ken and Pimp C. Who better to choose than Pimping Ken and Pimp C, right? Yo, I'm your host, man. My name is Playboy Maroy. TwoRiverTV.com. Please, in case y'all can't spell it right there, it is gleaming on you one time. Like, please Google me whenever you get a chance. You know what I mean? Shouts out to my man Johnny Dang, TV Johnny, man, for making me right. You know, Elegant Diamonds for getting me right on that. We only do the custom pieces, man. Y'all know how it go, man. Like my man Pimp C say, it's a full-time job putting it in y'all motherfucking faces. Hey, man, you can see the pyramids in the back, but no, I'm not in Africa. I'm in fabulous Las Vegas. You understand what I'm saying? And we doing this documentary on the best of both worlds, rapping and pimping. Some of y'all may be asking, why y'all doing a documentary on rapping and pimping? Hey, man, why not? You're a rapper and you're a pimp, you're gonna like it. If you're a pimp and you wanna be a rapper, then you're gonna like it. If you're a rapper thinking about pimping, or you're a pimp and you're thinking about rapping, this might be good to you. If not, you got a good hour and a half of entertainment coming your way, man. Rappers been talking about pimping forever, and You know, a lot of pimps are very good rappers. So we're gonna put the connection together right now and see just how many people across the country feel the same way, man. Yo, so we finna go motherfucking to Cashville, Tennessee, started off, man. Catch up with Pimp C, man. Then we're gonna hit up Milwaukee, Wisconsin to see if they really vouching for Pimping Ken down there. And then we're gonna hit up a couple other spots cross country. In the meantime and in between time, y'all sit back on the couch. Y'all enjoy this shit, man. I'm your host, TwoRiverTV.com, man.
Yeah, what up, man? This your boy Pimping Ken, man. You know what I'm talking about?
Where we at?
Man, you know, we in Cashville, so since we in Cashville, man, I thought I'd, you know, count a little cash for, you know, for all you niggas. Oh, man, you know, count for days, man. Can the camera count with this? Oh, man, don't stop, man. You know what I mean?
At least 20.
Yeah, man, probably a little more than that, man. You know what I'm talking about? Oh, we're gonna take a commercial break. Oh, diamond spray. All right, back to the thing. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. You know, we up here with Big D, man. Oh yeah, man. VVS's, man. You know what I'm talking about? Real diamonds, man. You know what I mean? In case you don't like that, man, you know I switched up, man. Multi-colors on you niggas. You know what I mean? My name ain't Chameleon. Oh, let's finish counting these G's, man. You dig what I'm saying? You know, me and D, you know, we doing it real major just like that, man. You know what I'm talking about? Got enough money to chuck an elephant. Yeah, there. You know what I'm saying? Big back roads, you know what I'm talking about?
What we got going on tonight, man?
Man, we got the Pimp C joint jumping, man. We're gonna do it here in Nashville. Then we're gonna leave Nashville. We're gonna go from Nashville to Milwaukee, do the Pimping Ken weekend. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, man. You know, I'm finna go shopping with this, man. I'm finna buy some shoes with this, you did. So, man, you know what I mean? We just, you know, really doing it like that, man. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you know, and what we trying to do, man, we trying to show these suckers, man, how I go from state to state, man. You know what I'm talking about? With Nashville and Milwaukee place, you know what I'm saying? Me and D finna put this shit, you know what I mean, on a major level. You know what I'm saying? My man Too Real for TV, you know what I mean? He traveling with us, you know, filming and shit, you know what I'm saying? And just letting you niggas know, man, you know, all you niggas, man, that underestimate me, all you unbelievers and underachievers, man, yeah, right back at you, man. One more time for the macho, down, you know what I mean? I know you niggas should be crippled right now, man, you know what I'm talking about? Yeah, man, I'm gonna get you niggas some bills, man, cause you niggas still eating baby food, you dig what I'm saying? Yeah, we eat big old steaks and get big old breaks around here, you know what I'm talking about? Yeah, and I'm gonna scramble your ass, nigga, cause I know you can't take big old tablespoons for this shit, man. You gotta take a teaspoon, you know? Little small time ass niggas, you know what I'm saying? Your niggas bankrolls this small while ours this tall, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, man, we finna go get this pimp guy, you know what I mean? This guy to be, you know.
What's your relationship like with Pimp C?
Well, you know, me and Pimp C, you know, we basically have a relationship that extend beyond the music, you know what I'm saying? You know, him and I, you know, we met at a time, you know, when we both was relatively still underground, and he was trying to build a UGK brand, and I was trying to build a Pimping Ken brand. And at that time, Jay Prince had kind of came into his fold, and Jay Prince was really trying to help him squash that situation with Jive. And, you know, him and I, you know, we had the opportunity and pleasure to kick it with, you know, Jay and his family and whatever, and go to this little boxing thing, you know, little boxing gym. And, you know, I just slept on his mama's couch, you know what I'm saying? I was there when, you know, the little unfortunate incident happened to him. So, you know, we got a pretty extensive relationship, you know what I'm saying? I went to see him a couple of times in prison. Well, actually one time, you know, sent him pictures and corresponded with him. You know, when he got out, you know what I mean? I was there to support him in the best way I could. So, you know, I mean, our relationship goes back some years, and, you know, he really, you know what I'm saying, kept it real with me, and, you know, made some things happen for me. So, I mean, if I was to say how good is our relationship, I'd say it's 100. You want a picture with me? Fans want pictures. Come on, baby, hurry up.
101.1 to be jams, number one for hip hop and R&B. Crooked Show on your radio is going down right now. Delaware and Scooby Show, man. We told y'all we gonna have some special guests in the studio, man. We got the legendary Pimp C, and he brought some surprise guests with us, man. What it is, Pimp?
Man, it's really going down in the South, you know what I'm talking about?
What's good with you, man? Pimping Ken in the building too. What up, man?
Hey, man, big ups to you, man, you know?
What's going on? Pimp C, man, it's good to see you back out here, man. Doing your thing, Pimpin'.
Yeah, man, it's good to be seen, man. You know what I'm talking about? We out here reaping the benefits and receiving our blessings, you know what I'm talking about? And staying prayed up and papered up.
That's the business, man.
Putting it in these boys' faces and in their ear holes, you know what I'm talking about? It's a 24/7 job. You know, first of all, we couldn't do it without the grace of God. That's the first thing. And the second thing is that, you know, I'm just, you know, I'm blessed and lucky to still be involved in this game after 15 long years and still be connected with real people all across the board like Ken and, you know, Bun B and Jay Prince and all the rest of the fellas. You know, me and Young Buck just did something together, you know what I'm talking about?
That's good stuff.
You know, we hadn't been united since he was about 16 or 15 years old.
Man.
We was working way back when he was down with Big Dog and Biz. R.I.P. Big Dog, R.I.P. Bizzo. Know what I'm talking about? Yeah.
That's the business going on tonight at King's Club, man. And you putting it down tonight too. You said you're gonna do a few songs and host it out too.
You know, we're gonna sing a few hits because it's only the right thing to do.
Alright.
You know what I mean? And you know, we've been blessed with this talent, so we gotta share it with the people that go out and support us and buy these records.
That's the business.
You know, but at the same time, if you on some Mr. Magoo or some goofy section of the newspaper, you just go on and stay home because we don't want to have nothing to do with you.
Alright.
You know what I'm talking about? If you're going to come out with that old boo-boo, you know what I'm talking about? Just go on, stay home. But if you coming out and you showing love and you on some player stuff, man, then we going to holler. Hey, man, pimping is not a contact sport, man. Don't touch me, man. You know what I'm talking about? Hey, man, for real, man. All of those touchy-feely, man, let's don't do that. You know what I'm talking about? Shaking hands is the nastiest thing a person can do with somebody. You know what I'm saying? So we going to dap it up. we going to keep it player. we going to keep it moving, man. But, hey, man, I do want to have contact with my people. I love to have contact with my folks. But all that slapping Young Pimp on the back and all that old, we ain't gonna do all that tonight, man. we gonna keep it player, man.
That's the business. What's going on, Ken, man? What's good with you, man?
Oh, man, you know me, man. Just same old thing, man. You know, trying to, win with a smile. You know what I'm saying? Just like I lose with a smile. Go out in the same style, you know what I mean? I keeps it pimping, man. You know what I mean? 24/7. www.pimpingken.net. Sell it to us drip, drop, wet. Believe that.
That's the business, man. There's a lot of pimping going on around here, man. A lot of pimping.
Big pimping.
You know, man, I was in that county jail. I sat in that county jail for a whole year. A lot of people, you know, got ghosts on me during this 4-year stint, man. You know, Ken came down there and subjected himself to searches and the way they discriminate against us and the way they treat us down there in that system to come down there and see me while I was in that system.
Yeah.
And he did everything he could do to come down there to the penal system to see me. But the system was so corrupt and so caught up till there was no way to get him in there. You know, that say a lot about a man's character. You know, it's only real and fake, man. There's no in-between in this life, man.
Believe that.
Cowards gonna die every day, all day. And real is gonna live, man, and die once. You know, if you a stand-up citizen, man, be that, man. You got people and they locked up, man, stick by your folks. If you got a couple dollars, it ain't but $10, man, put something on their books, please, man. Commissary is very necessary, man. And if I learn anything from this trip that I just took, this concrete vacation, you know what I'm talking about? Hey, man, I've been to Penn State University, you know what I'm talking about? And I found out about the hearts of men. I found out who was really dying and who wasn't. And you know something else that's startling? I found out that the black females are more real than the males, man.
Believe that.
On a large and a small scale, the women ride harder than the men, man. The same women that we disrespect on every level of the game. So, man, get yourself together and check out what you're doing, man. You know, we use language and we talk and we have fun on records, but records is wrestling, man. It's 80% wrestling. These fools is Hulk Hogan and the Junkyard Dog. You know what I'm talking about? But on a real level in the streets. How you carry yourself and how you hold yourself and how you talk to people, man, got a lot to do with what you're going to get back. You serve sugar, man, you're going to get some back. You serve vinegar, you're going to get pickles.
That's the business. Now, Pimp, man, you wise in the game, man. You've been in this thing for a minute. With the Southern movement taking off as strong as it is, man, there's a lot of, some people, they getting a little salty in other places and things like that. But this Southern movement is so strong, man. How can we keep it going without letting it go, man?
Okay, so let's research why it is the way it is.
All right.
For a long time, the East Coast dominated what they call hip-hop music. And then it went to the West, and they had their run in the 90s with the gangster style music. But the bottom line is this. There is more South and Midwest states than there are East Coast and West Coast states put together.
Okay.
Without us, they sell no records. Without us, they take no tours because they have no reason to leave. Okay, so now, after saying that, for years and years, these people would come on promo tours and disrespect us when they came down here. They would come down here, treat our women bad, try to run through them, trash our hotels, you know, try to put their jewelry up in our faces and, you know, really try to handle the rest of the country. You know, when they go back up to New York, you know, they act like they got some sense, but they come down here and act, wow, man, you notice that? Did you notice that?
It's a complete difference.
Okay, so then what ended up happening was, then we started hearing records where boys were straight telling us, y'all ain't real hip-hop. Y'all don't know the history of hip-hop. Y'all don't carry backpacks. Y'all don't ride trains. You know, I feel like they was doo-dooing down our backs and our necks and TTing on our legs when they was doing that, because we was the ones buying their records.
Yeah.
And holding them up.
At a certain point, people said we tired of that. We tired of catering to you. So then what started happening when they come on promo tour, they getting their heads bust and they getting their jewelry took and they getting treated with disrespect. But it's what they gave that brought it back. They served us vinegar. They got pickles back. You know what a pickle look like? That's what they got back. You know what I'm talking about? So now what then happened is we got our own style. You know, I coined the term country rap tunes because it's a hybrid of what the hip hop people was doing. It's not gangster music because we not on that. You know, it's more from a street perspective, a hustling perspective, and trying to have some money. So I coined the term country rap tune because we country and they rap tune. We don't ride no trains, we grip on grain. You know what I'm talking about? We won't carry no backpacks, we whip Cadillacs. You know what I'm talking about? And I, me, myself, and Bun, and a few other good men made it cool to be country. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
And so now it's the thing to do. Now you got East Coast rappers trying to rap like us. I'm not the only one that hear it. You hear it too. They done slowed their groove down. They trying to talk country. You know what I mean? So now it's cool to be like us. Because now they want to be down again because they didn't realize what's going on. But we don't want them back. So now what's happening is we down south are buying our own records. We got our own fan base. We got our own stars. And, you know, a bunch of people are feeling left out. It's their own fault. And they salty. And I predict in the next year or so, they going to start dissing and saying names. You know what I mean? Because right now they already dissing. They just not saying names. They hiding.
Yeah.
You know, but it's going to come out because, you know, the statement is, how long you been holding that in, man? You know, but the real deal is this. They up there starving. They don't have no grass in their yard. And we down here living in many mansions and driving Bentleys, man. I just wrecked a Bentley and parked it in the grass, man. Told the insurance people to come and fix it and bought a brand new red one. Then I called Miami and bought a Phantom. I ain't even got a record out. I just come home from the pen. I just did 4 years and I ain't did nothing illegal. Now tell me that this ain't beautiful down south. And the way I did it was rap hustling, moving around and being close to the streets and being close to my folks. I mess with the underdogs, man. I rap with the underdog. You got about this much money. I know y'all can't see it out there, but if you got about this much money, we can get it on. And what I'm going to give you, going to be able to whip it up and from 36 get you 55 and come on up in this rap game. So, man, get your mind on it, man. Let's do this.
That's the business, man. Y'all heard from Pimp C, Pimping King. It's going on tonight at King Club. Your boy C Wiz in there. Slim, what up with you, man? Right. It's going on tonight, man. You already know. Hey, man, I appreciate you coming up here. I wish we could have some longer time, man. We got to get to this thunderstorm. But we're going to see you tonight, though. Baby, appreciate y'all, fellas.
Man, y'all need to be on the lookout for me and Pimp and King. We got about 5 movies in the works.
Okay.
And it ain't gonna be none of this mispimping and falling in love and kissing on the mouth either. It's gonna be some real stomp down, stand on the neck and get some checks, man. Know what I'm talking about? Cause hey, me taking it nationwide, man, and we so positive and great. We so blessed, man. You know, hey man, Ken is a tremendous businessman, man. He got his hands in daycare centers and doing positive things in the community. We giving back. We putting scholarships together.
Ghetto Streets to the Executive Suites.
Yeah, Ghetto Streets, Executive Suites, Pimps Up, you know, the other thing, and you know, HBO, they all getting at us is great. Hey man, MTV was just talking to me the other day, you know what I'm saying, about doing something, man, you know. So hey man, it's great, and we blessed to be in a position where we can help our people put some money in their pockets and show love and give love back to the folks that show love to us.
Hey, let me ask you a question, Pimp.
What's up?
A lot of rappers nowadays, they talk about pimping, and then on the next song they talk about tricking all their money off in a strip club.
Yeah,
well,
what you think about that?
Now.
I think that it's a misconception of what a gigolo is and what a player or a real, you know, manager is about. You know, so if you know nothing about what you're talking about, it's going to be hard to represent it and hard to stay right on track. So, you know, you have to excuse some of these guys because, like I told you, 80% of this rap is wrestling. And if you have never had the opportunity to be around real PIs like Ken or somebody to pull your coat when you're going astray, like I have, or like some guys have, or if you're not truly in it and you talking about a lifestyle that you know nothing about or you have no ties to, it's going to be hard to keep it 100%. So, you know, what you saying is that they 60 or 70%, then on the next song they talk about freaking with a broad for free. You know what I'm saying? Okay, yeah, that's a mistake, but you got to cut them some slack, man, because, you know, they don't know no better. You know, so what the thing to do is that when real folks hear that, the thing to do is to pull those rappers to the side and pull their coat like Captain and Charles did me back and did Short, you know what I mean, and pull the nigga coat and like, hey man, sometimes y'all be right on with the pimping and then y'all just go way over here, man, and it just muddy up the whole affair. You know, so, you know, I try to keep it as authentic as I can, but you know, hey man, that's just part of the music. And at the end of the day, it's all entertainment, man. You know, you can't expect for these boys to be all the way true to it, man, you know, so, you know, shit. I don't knock them, man. I just, if somebody asks me my opinion or asks what I think about it, I try to steer them in the right direction. But let's don't beat them up or knock them, you know. Let's just, you know, take it for what it is, entertainment, you know.
And it's good you asked that question. Me and Pimp, we used to talk about this a lot before he went to jail, about how that gray line, how they go from the pimping to the freaking to the pimping to the freaking. Let me tell you something, man. There's one thing that every rapper need to know. That is purse first and ass last. If you're going to take a chance, get your money in advance. You know what I'm talking about? So if you're going to break on a hoe, you got to have a hoe to break a hoe. You know what I'm saying? And then that's where your pimping really begin. And where pimping begin, friendship end. You know what I'm talking about? You can't be friends on both ends. You know what I'm talking about? You know, you can't have no bitch and kissing her all in the mouth and fucking all the time and then think, you know what I mean, you're going to send a bitch out there to sell a cock. Because what's going to happen, the bitch going to get used to you. And getting used to you is just like loving you. And once the bitch start loving you, then that's fucked up the whole process. Then you understand me, the bitch ain't hoeing now, she hoe-boing. The bitch ain't hoeing, she tippy-toeing, you know what I'm saying? And that fucks up the whole game, man. You know, you got to stay hard on the bitch, rock solid, you know what I'm saying? And let that bitch know at all times that you got to have that money. You understand what I'm saying? She got to be a hoe for you to be a pimp. Now, I agree with Pimp when he say, you know, a lot of this shit is not 80% wrestling. Okay, well, the thing about this here, you know what I'm saying? I mean, like Pimp said, you know, once you get a hoe and you breaking on that hoe, man, you can't run out of pimping, man. You know what I mean? You can't turn into McGill Gorilla, you know what I'm talking about? You can't turn into Pablo Escobar, you know what I'm talking about, and be on the track with the taco stand with the sombrero hat talking about some you Mexican pimping, you know what I mean? Gotta let a hoe be a hoe, like Willie D said. You know what I'm saying? It's pimping, man. So, you know, yeah. You know what I'm saying? Y'all keep on rapping about this shit. But one thing I can say about my man, I know he got it correct.
I'm telling you, man, pussy ass niggas is not gonna win in 2006.
Get down, bitch, it's a must. That's your cup of mine. I put a bitch to the test. I lay it on the line. I pimp from my head, not up out the bed. Niggas is going fed from doing the shit I said. You punk ass niggas is resting them. I'm putting dick to they chest in them. I'm stressing them. The pussy go pop when I'm poking it. Long stroking it after this and broken it. Yeah, that's the bank, but what them lame think. They got them trash bitches, them hoes pussy stank. My women clean and groovy. Keep your hoe from riding me if you don't want her to choose me.
Hey Mike, check this out. Let me tell y'all what's really going down. So look here, baby, pimping is not a contact sport. All that touching shit gotta stop. Now, normally, this will be the end of my show. But because these pussy ass niggas wanna do all this whole ass shit, I'm finna do some more songs to let these bitch ass niggas know that UGK can't be scared away. And I'm gonna do some more songs for the niggas locked up in the penitentiary that can't be here. And I'm gonna do some more songs for my dead homeboy B.S. and my partner Big Dog. R.I.P. Don't start that shit. This way it really get loud.
You rockin' Too Real for TV. It's really going down in the South, bitch. Putting in these fuck ass nigga faces. Get your mind on your money.
Yo, man. Hey, man, tell me, man, how has pimping influenced your music?
I'm gonna tell you like
or
this. Or
better yet, your life in general?
I'm gonna tell you like this, man. It's in me, not on me. You know what I'm saying? I was born, you know what I'm saying, surrounded by this whole lifestyle. So basically, you know, this shit is like, you know what I'm saying, anything else with me, it's like celebrating motherfucking holidays and all kind of shit. It's religious. It's like, it's real serious, man. So it's like, of course the shit gonna come out. And you got motherfuckers that wanna emulate the game, you know what I'm saying, and, you know, suck up whatever they can, which, you know what I'm saying, I don't knock the hustle, but, you know, all in the same breath. It's definitely influenced hip-hop to the fullest, you know what I'm saying. I know when my man Pimping came in this shit, you know what I'm saying, you know, he really gave niggas a real full understanding of how this shit go. Because, you know, being from Milwaukee, you know what I'm saying, Milwaukee niggas, man, you know what I'm saying, that's how we get down, man. Nigga know anything about Milwaukee in real life, they already know. It's straight pimping, you know what I'm saying? The whole demonstration, you know what I'm saying? Iceberg Slim, you know what I'm saying? You know, if niggas read the book, you know where he first got pimping at, you know what I'm saying? Milwaukee, you know what I'm saying? That's just how it is, man. We keep it pimping around that time, man, you know what I'm saying? So,
You understand me talking about, you know, they pimping or whatever, you know what I'm saying, me, and they rapping, you know, a lot of these rap cats, man. What you think about that?
Oh, man, you know what I'm talking about, man. I know a lot of them, man, you know what I mean, want to be, man, and gonna be, man, but you know what I'm talking about, I'm living this shit right now, you know what I mean? I'm talking about, man, really around this motherfucker mash for the ration with no passion, steady asking for this hoe doing some more, you know what I'm talking about, and really crossing over, man, to this music shit too, though, you know what I mean? I'm talking about, man, doing them both universal, you know what I mean, Pimping?
Exactly. Yeah, so,
Drink some of this champagne, Pimping.
I don't drink.
Nah, so I'm gonna drink some, Pimping. Help yourself if anybody wants some.
So, what you doing with the music, man?
Oh, man, I'm talking about, man, my thing is this, man. You know, I got a bunch of artists, man, and we put this shit down, you know what I mean? But me, myself, personally, man, I'm a game spitter, man. You know what I mean? If a motherfucker tune in to the Great Poke, I'm gonna give them some news they can use, you know what I mean?
Exactly. Tell us something about your album.
Oh, man, my album is called 25/8, man, you know what I mean? Because I done surpassed 24/7, you know what I mean? Hey, man, some people do it 24 hours a day. I do it 25 hours a day. Some people do it 7 days a week. I do it 8 days a week, you know what I mean? So, yeah, I feel like I needed a little more than what 24/7 got to offer me, man, you know what I mean? Because I'm around this motherfucker steady mashing every day, you know what I mean? Yeah, man, I'm talking about, man, I'm smashing the gas in the hoe's ass in if she can last while she get the Great Poke cash. And then when I'm done with that, I'm straight in the studio spitting some game, man, off some experiences that I put down while I'm cross-country on the tracks. Oh, man, you know what I mean? We back up in here, man. It's a piece of, man, out of that 25/8 album gonna look. Once again, we're in the back of this Pimp mobile, man, on the album cover, man. You know what I mean? I might change up a few things, but the most important part is that top part gonna still be in there, man. That's me and a couple of my hoes in the back of this Pimp mobile, you know what I mean? This is one of the many vehicles, man, that a pimp get around cross country in, you know what I mean? So yeah, man, like I was saying, man, you know, I'm just in this Pewaukee right now, man, finishing up on my track, man, you know what I mean? And chopping it up with my man Pimping Ken, man. He come to town, man, so you know it's a pleasure every time he come up here, man. I love to fuck with my nigga, you know what I mean?
Okay, what you think about all the rappers who want to be pimps now? What's your opinion on that?
Well, all them want to be pimps ain't going to be able to be no pimp, can they have it? A lot of them suckers. A lot of them ain't growed up yet. A lot of them gangsters. A lot of them ain't going to be able to do this. A lot of them pimps. A lot of them players. If it ain't in you, my man, it's just not in you. See, a lot of y'all be saying y'all pimps. I know a lot of pimp boys out west talking about they pimps, but I know what they doing. Nigga, you selling weed, I know what you're doing. Just tell the truth. Nigga, don't be coming by me. Go over there with Bishop, not me. Because you funky bastard, you ain't had me nothing in a couple of years. Hand me mine. Stankin' nigga smelling like pee and booty crack. But Iceberg Slim, I remember one time, he slapped his right hand man for laughing. But I'm telling you the truth. You niggas, you smell like pee. Then you want to stand on the stage with players. You want to stand on stage with Kenny Red, Kenny Habit, Juju, Pimp, Good Gang, Bishop One, Minister Seymour, Reverend Toby, and all them different players. Niggas want to be recognized, but you ain't had nobody nothing. You're not getting on the stage with me if you don't have me nothing. You got to get me something. You get your woman, you pay your woman rent, you pay her car note. You bought her a brand new diamond last week. You ain't gave me nothing, nigga. You getting recognition being around the players.
Like,
hey man, pimping influenced a lot. My daddy was a pimp. Rest in peace, you know what I mean? My daddy was a pimp, so you know what I mean? That's my, you know what I mean, idol, you know what I mean? So it influenced my whole life, you know what I mean? How he just broke hoes. He had bad white bitches, you know what I mean? No black hoes, you know what I mean? I heard dark bitches, dark days. Not to be like that though, but you gotta have some snow to really get some dough. You feel me? So the whole Bay, man, we fuck with the pimping, you know what I mean? A lot of my cousins, you know what I mean? Everybody pimping, you feel me? And they get it out of bitch ass, and it ain't nothing the matter with that, you feel me? Nothing, you feel me? Straight up, because a bitch, if she don't pay you, she gonna pay somebody else.
another question for you. What do you think about when a rapper screams pimping in a verse, and then he turn around in that same verse and be eating the whole pussy or be doing some square shit? Tell them.
Hey, it's like this.
Tell them they gotta rap it at least right.
It's like this, you square ass niggas, you know what I mean? First of all, pimping, you can't love a bitch, man, unless you know what I mean? You can't be saying, oh man, I'm pimping on the bitch, then you eating the bitch pussy and you tongue kissing and you cupcaking with the bitch. That's square shit, you know what I mean? You square, cuz, you know what I mean? You gotta straight go hard on the bitch at all times, go bad on the bitch, keep a bitch broke, you know what I mean? If you don't know the game, don't even speak on it, my nigga. You know what I mean? You gotta be a real official nigga, you know what I mean? Like Too Short, Pimp C, you know what I mean? Real nigga like Snoop Dogg, you know what I mean? Drew Down. You know what I mean? Niggas that really pimp. I mean, my nigga Drew really got hoes out there. You feel me? It's niggas that's in the game that just say the shit, you know what I mean? Just cause it's fly, yeah, I'm a pimp, oh, I'm a pimp. Oh, nah, they don't know shit about the game. A lot of you niggas ain't never been on the track. A lot of you niggas don't know what the track is. You go to Washington, don't even know what the track is. Nigga, name the street, nigga. You know what I mean? I'm a rapper, I know that, nigga. Step your pimping up, nigga. Do not say the shit if you don't scream pimping if you ain't pimping, period, nigga. Niggas got phantoms, you know what I mean, mansions, you know what I mean, businesses off this shit, cuz all out of bitch ass, nigga. You know what I mean? P-I-M-P, nigga, put it in my motherfucking pocket, nigga. Yada.
Simo last night though.
Oh yeah, you
boy,
what do you got? What do you got?
Now I got his DVD in there.
I see my man Pimp, sir.
Hey, I'm out here with Maroy, you know what I'm talking about? Like Mr. Simo say we got a 10-year contract with Maroy. You bring a camera, we gonna bust it up. You know what I'm talking about? The same speech, man. You don't bring no envelope for Pimping Ken tonight.
It's a problem.
Don't even try to step up to the plate. You know what I'm talking about?
It's a problem.
My man Maroy. Too real for TV. You got to love it, man. For real. Much respect.
What you think about the rap guys that's, you know, talking about they pimping now? Just can you say
well,
that?
you know, it's just like a construction worker sit down talking about, you know, he's a lawyer, you know. We all got different fields and we got to respect the fields that we're in and respect the fields that other people in. But as far as, you know what I'm saying, rappers, I don't know much about rapping. So, you know, so I'm going to speak on what I know.
So,
you know?
I mean, you think a rapper can, I'm talking to him, Max Crutch. You think a rapper can be a pimp?
No, because if he could, you know what I'm saying, he would be behind the mic and be in the studio, you know what I'm saying, practicing his rapping. He'd be practicing other things other than rapping.
Oh, yeah.
You know?
Oh, yeah. So why you think these guys always rap about the pimping, man?
Fascinated. They love it. You know? They want to be part of the lifestyle, such as others. You know?
Let's pop up, my nigga. They ain't seen nothing. This how we do. Nigga, our money stay up, nigga, just like these dogs. You know what I'm saying? After 45, we got the 90 on the shit. You know what I'm saying? Your shit doing 45, you fucking up. You know what I'm saying? Your shit got to do the 90. On the 28, you know what I'm saying?
Look at the diamond stud.
I'm gonna just elaborate on that shit, man, cause this shit for real, man. You talking to niggas that know this game and live this game and seek this shit, man. You know, I fuck with real pimps, man. Niggas that's out here having this shit. And a lot of you niggas out here, man, screaming that PIMP, nigga. You niggas ain't never even, nigga, you couldn't get a hold of pay you, never, nigga. Nowhere. Couldn't send a bitch nowhere, nigga, to the store. Nigga, bring back your chain. So get that shit correct, nigga. There's some real ass shit out here, nigga. Nigga, get your shit right. If you's a rapper, nigga. And if you're for real, nigga, you know, the nigga say what you is and be what you is.
What about the niggas that they pimp and still rapping?
Oh, well, nigga, here we is, nigga. You know what I'm saying? We right here, you know what I'm saying? Go buy the album. It's coming soon. Boston B. Shit. You know, if you don't think it's pimping, nigga, ask your bitch.
Okay, Rico, we gonna ask you now.
You know what? It's real life because I grew up a lot of different places, you know what I'm saying? I grew up in New York, and then when I moved here to Milwaukee, I ain't never seen nothing like how niggas pimp in the mill. Like, you never gonna see no type of pimping shit, hustling shit like here in the city. So what I learned, I adapted that to my life. I wasn't on the strip. I ain't have, you know what I'm saying, no hoes or nothing like that. But what I did was, when I jumped in the music business, I pimped the music industry. I signed to Usher as a rapper. The nigga threw me a beat. I wrote 2 songs on his album. I had never wrote an R&B song in my life. So I started pimping the business. I started making them niggas pay me. So I started writing songs with Marcus Houston, Omarion, TLC, B5, Chris Brown. You know what I'm saying? The list goes on and on. Fantasia, Mario, you know what I'm saying? And we doing it B.I.G. But what you gotta do is you gotta learn how to adapt. You can't rap about some shit you don't live, you know what I'm saying? I ain't pop niggas, I ain't so dope, but I hustled the music business. So when I say I'm a hustler, that's what I mean, you know what I'm saying? And then everything is real life. You can hear me on my album talking about I'm busting guns and no shit like that. I don't do that, my niggas do that, you know what I'm saying? But I get money, you know what I'm saying? I know how to break a bitch, you know what I'm saying? And the music industry is like a bitch to me because I'm breaking it every day. Niggas gotta have my money at all time. Never signed a bad deal in my life, nigga, and I'm straight out the mill, 414, it is what it is.
Talking about Pimp C and Pimping Ken.
You know what I'm saying? You know what, real talk, I used to see Pimping Ken all the time in Atlanta. Nigga always showed me love, you know what I'm saying? When I was hustling, they had no money. We used to pull up on a nigga in front of Publix, put up a nigga Greenbrier Mall in front of Kaya. That's how far we went back when it wasn't even called Visions, nigga. When it's called Kaya, I used to see the nigga, he showed me love, selling the DVDs. He always shouted me out and shit like that. Niggas been doing this shit for a long time. Grew up listening to Pimp C. Niggas been doing this shit for real, man. So you gotta respect pioneers in the game. And nigga know he always, anything he need from me, he already know he got it. You know what I'm saying? Real shit. And one thing he taught me on one of the old DVDs I seen, he said, pimp mean put it in my pocket. So we all is pimping. If you get money out here, you pimping. It just mean put it in my pocket no matter what you pimping. It's just about having the right mindset and know how to respect yourself. Get on your knees and thank God every night. Despite the life we live and despite the things we do, as long as we acknowledge God and acknowledge that without him we ain't got nothing, we good, man.
So it's safe to say that Pimping Ken has been an influence in your music in some form?
Oh, definitely. You know what I'm saying? Being from the mill, if you from the mill, Pimping Ken influence you anywhere. You know what I'm saying? A nigga say that just a flat out hater. You know what I'm saying? Even if you don't even agree with the things he do or the things he say, you gotta respect the nigga who get out here and get it, man, and respect it all over the world and still come home. You see the nigga, we was growing up seeing a nigga in 50 Cent videos and all type of shit like that and still be at the crib, you know what I'm saying? So that's love. That's the same thing I try to do, you know what I'm saying? I've been all over the world. I toured the whole world. I wrote songs for the biggest artists. I got a record coming out on one of the biggest labels, but I still come home and I'm still, you know, still right in front of Silver Star in the hood, you know what I'm saying? Just showing love. So you couldn't learn that unless you watch Pimping Ken do that shit. We watch the nigga go all over the world, come back home, still keep it pimping, you know what I'm saying? So it's all love, Milltown, man. That's the motherfucking king.
He ain't never needed security, nigga.
Never needed security.
I see him all over the world. He ain't never needed security. That's how you know you're a real nigga. No matter where he go, he ain't never needed security.
I remember I was in, good you said I was in St. Louis and I was in the project. I was selling my tapes. And there's about 100 niggas and one nigga dropped a pistol. I said, oh man, I got to go, man. They dropping pistols. everybody up and down, Pimping King, you ain't got to go nowhere. If anything go down up in this motherfucker, you know what I'm saying, we gonna take care of it. And that's been, like Rico said, man, it's been like that all over the world, man. I be in the club, man, and I be thinking I'm by myself sometime, man. There be 100 dudes in the club, and they be like, Ken, man, we got your back, we got your back. Niggas grabbing my hand, putting my hand on their waist, you know what I mean? Let me know they strapped, talking about some, man, you know what I'm talking about, homie. I'm giving you some love, I can't say your name. You understand me? You know, it's wonderful, man, to be, you know what I'm saying, me to be blessed as I am, man, you know, and have the things that I have and still be able to, you know, ride around here, man, you know, with a clear conscience and know that I haven't done anything destructive or negative to nobody. You know what I'm saying? I mean, that's one of the reasons why I don't have no security. I do have some security, my social security card, you know what I'm saying? You know, and,
well, let me ask you a question, man. I mean, we see you, we like in the hood. In the background, we got the Phantom, and you got all these jewels on. Somebody would say, well, why would Pimping Ken be in the hood selling tapes?
Well, you know, one thing that I try to teach these young brothers is, man, you know, irrespective to your position, man, you know what I mean, you still have to, you know what I mean, stay grounded. And you know what I mean, me doing that is more so like, it's a testimony, you know what I'm saying, to the young people, man, that you can get out here, you know, you can be flashy, you can have cash, but you can still be out here and grind, you know what I mean, because, you
still
know.
Gotta work.
Yeah, you still gotta work, and you know what I mean, I do it, you know, for my sons too, you know, when they come up, I don't want them to think that daddy had it easy, you know what I'm saying, So when they see the Ghetto Streets Extra, they see me selling tapes out the trunk and out of my Benz, you know what I'm saying, or out of my Escalade, they say, man, you know, daddy was a hustler. And that's what I'm trying to teach my kids. That's what I'm trying to teach Boston B. That's what I'm trying to teach Rico. That's what I'm trying to teach Paper Chasing, anybody else, Don Fetty, anybody else, Maroy, you know what I'm saying, me and Maroy went cross country and sold tapes out the trunk. That's what I am, man. I'm a hustler, man, you know what I mean? But a real hustler, man, is not by word, it's by action. So that's what we do. You know what I'm saying? My niggas, they grind every day. I see my niggas grinding. You know, I ride past, you know, they got the doors popped up, you know, got the block on lock, you know what I'm saying? Me handling their business. And then by the same token, you know what I'm saying, I see them in the studio putting their work in and, you know, making things happen. You know, I heard some shit that him and my man PC did together, you know what I'm saying? Me, you know, it's just a blessing, man, to hear brothers like Rico who done been all over the world and say, Ken, you know, you influenced my life. And I am the Roy Highness Milwaukee's finest. I can take that title. I know I'm the king because I put it down way before everybody else put it down, and I set the pattern. You understand me? When the next king come, I take the crown off my head, put it on his head, and say, man, you know, hey man, welcome to Milwaukee, man. Take it, and you understand me, to the next level and pass the crown when it's the next man's turn. You know what I'm saying? But right now, you know, I'm holding it down. When the next man come around, when Rico, you understand me, go 50 times platinum, I'm saying, Rico, here you go, baby. You know what I mean? You know, Boston B, here you go. You know what I mean? Paper Chase, here you go. I'm not tripping. You know what I'm saying? If I get out and sell a tape, and you know what I'm saying, you know, and I live in a house that, you understand me, I really don't have to sell shit in, and my house fully furnished, and I got all other kind of shit I don't want to talk about, you understand me, that lets you know I ain't got no pride. I ain't got no motherfucking pride. I don't give a fuck about nothing, man. I'm a hustler, man. I would have sold some tapes this week, but I had some people here. You know, Pimp that was here, I didn't want to, you know, I didn't want them to be like, kid, hustling too hard. But I will be selling tapes next week again.
Tapes be back on sale next week.
Oh yeah, let me get a new tape. For those who doubt me, you understand me, you don't believe what I say, check my resume.
Up in my first thought.
We at a Pimping Ken house, man. Man got an old crib. You got the
This is the foyer. So when you walk in the crib, you know, we got the flat screens right here. You dig what I'm saying? You know, we got the African statues. Most of y'all that seen my videos know I like to talk about Africa. Everybody knows, everybody call me Milwaukee Finest Boy. The reason why, because I do have the key to the city. You know what I'm saying? I put the city on the map. For those who doubt me, you understand me, you don't believe what I say, check my resume. You know what I'm talking about? We start with Pimps Up, Hoes Down. We brought the Vibe magazine here. We brought Ozone magazine, Cheddar DVD magazine here. The Source magazine been here. Double XL, Michael Maroy, Too Real for TV. Everybody that came to my crib and came to the city to check on me. That's why they call me the Roy Highness, Milwaukee's finest. You know what I mean?
Town on
We got
lock.
the key to the city, and we got it on lock.
Here's proof.
Yeah, here's the proof, man. And you know what I'm saying? Because, you know what I'm saying, people when they come to the house, instead they like to, you know, take their shoes off, you know what I'm saying, in the wintertime. You know, we got the, you know, plush, you know what I'm saying, Collision furniture, you know what I'm saying, made in Italy. You know what I'm saying, match all the furniture in the house. So you can just sit down like this here. You know what I'm saying? While they're taking their shoes off, they can watch TV, you know what I'm saying? Then, you know, I'm a very good entertainer, so, you know what I'm saying? You know, I like to entertain my guests, you know what I'm saying? If somebody here, the game on, the fight or something like that, because, you know, we have a lot of special events. I mean, as y'all might know, y'all done seen Pimp C out in my house. Y'all done seen, you know, Yuck Mouth and all the players, you know, come out here and kick it with me. So when they in town, you know what I mean, they're in Milwaukee, they entertain me because this is my Milwaukee residence. You know, in Atlanta we do it different. You know what I mean? I also got a TV here. That's what I'm saying, me. And you know what I'm saying, me, the cash, you know, like I said, the furniture still, you know, Italy, you know, made in Italy, Collision, you know what I'm saying, me. You know, nice little interior set. You know what I'm saying? You know, like I said, you know, if you look at the picture, you know what I'm saying, me. Up here, I'm big on Africa, you know what I'm saying, me. You know, I believe that Jesus was a black man, you know what I'm saying, me, irrespective to what they've been taught. You know what I'm saying? The Bible says that his hair was like lamb wool and that his feet was like brass burnt in the oven. You know what I'm saying? It's just a little small office, you know, ain't nothing. It's just a little computer. It's one of the many plaques that I got for being on people's album. You know what I'm saying? This one here, the reason why I got this one up is it's a double platinum plaque. You know what I'm saying? Mean, you know, over 2 million people at this point had heard my demonstration. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I think it went like 5 times platinum, but I got the double platinum plaque. You know, it's a marble floor, and you know what I'm saying? The floor, what it does is it heats up. You know what I'm saying? So, even though it's marble, you ain't got to worry about your feet getting cold.
Man, you got marble everywhere.
You know what I'm saying? You're in the kitchen here. See my kitchen, you know what I mean? The same collection, Collision. Everything Collision, everything Italian made, just like my suit. You got the marble table here. You go with the red wall, you know what I mean? So we can break up the monotony in the house, you know what I mean? Still all that ancient white, you know what I'm saying? We went with the maroon, you know what I'm saying? Got the maroon flowers. Then if you switch over to here, you know what I'm saying, I got my player partners, they always here, Too Real for TV, you know what I'm saying, my man Capone, you know what I'm saying, the Pimp Buddy right here, you know what I'm saying, you know, the furniture match, you know what I'm saying, the pillars match this. All this furniture is custom made, marble tables, you dig what I'm saying, I didn't want the fancy mirror, I just wanted something nice and big, you know, something nice, you know what I'm saying, nice little stereo. Got flat screens everywhere, don't get all the pictures and shit. Got the flat screen, you know what I'm saying, you know, we got some more furniture. The reason why I went with the same furniture here because, you know, some people got a white room and all that. Come on, down. You know what I'm saying? Some people got a white room and all that stuff. I didn't want no white rooms. You know what I'm saying? I wanted all my furniture to match straight across the board. You know what I'm saying? So that's why all the furniture looks alike. You know what I'm saying? When I ordered the furniture and I had it, you know, made in Italy, I had it made all the same.
Soft butter.
Soft butter. Oh, it's soft. Then, you know what I'm saying? You know, we got the big globe, you know, because I done been all over the world, you know what I'm saying? Chandelier popping off up there. You know what I'm saying? You know, this thing here. What they call these things, man? Ottoman. You know what I'm saying? You know, got the all leather giraffe, you know what I'm saying? Giraffe. You know what I'm saying? Got the leather elephants, got the African drum, imported all the way over from Nigeria. All that stuff is from Nigeria. Had it sent over here, you know what I'm saying? Specifically. This comes from a tribe in Africa. We got this from a tribe in Africa. You know what I'm saying? This is my African room. You know what I'm saying? I even, you know, got a little hieroglyphics up there. It's a little crooked because, you know, maybe the kids been running around or something like that. Or what have you, know what I'm saying? Got my man Too Real for TV over there. You know what I'm saying? What's up, Maroy?
What's going on, baby? Just hit that refrigerator. I see you got the stainless steel.
Oh, yeah, stainless sub-zero, you know what I'm saying? When we come out to the yard, man. We'll show y'all the yard.
Get this fridge, man. The fridge with the digital controls.
Yeah, digital control, refrigerator.
It's a digital control.
Stainless steel, you know what I'm saying?
Matching
stainless.
Microwave.
Yeah, everything, you know. Ain't nothing here, that's it.
The man got platinum everything in the kitchen. Marble floors.
Ate it all up. Ate it all.
And the stainless steel, get the stainless steel dishwasher.
Yeah, stainless steel dishwasher. That's in the TV. And man, as you can see, all my carpet, man, is custom made, you know what I'm saying? Pipe, the master furniture, you dig what I'm saying? I mean, courtesy of my little brother Marvin Ivy. You know what I'm saying? We even got the stairs, you know what I'm saying? Pipe, it'd be a little dirty because the kids run up and down them, you know what I mean? Spiral stairs, you know. Okay, you coming in the master bedroom. As you can see, you understand me, my man Don Fetty put me up, help me get my shoe game up, you know what I'm saying? That's what we do, baby. You know what I mean? You know, listen, I got so many shoes I can't even put them in the closet, so I have to line them up against the wall. You know, baby, and hey, you know what I'm saying? Got fresh headphones on, you know. You got the alligator shoes, you know what I'm saying? You know, we got all flavors, you know what I'm saying?
Well, because I think we hear a lot of mental sides and can make certain kinds of decisions. There's 19 million people under the
Soft butter in the bed. You know what I'm saying? Don't get it twisted. That's how we get out.
Same leather that we went with the crib. You notice, you understand me, just in case it didn't get out of order, I got intercoms in every one of my rooms. You understand? So I got intercom all throughout my house. So you understand me? You know, you might make it to one room, but you can't make it to all of them. You understand me? And somebody gonna come out, you know what I mean, handle some business. A lot of times, man, you know, we get up in the morning at the same time. You know, we got to have the his and her sink, you know what I'm saying? She got her sink, I got my sink. You know what I'm saying, man? We got the real jacuzzi because it got the thing popping up out of there, you know, blowing the real water up out of there. And you know what I'm saying, you know, we got the bidet right here, you know what I'm saying, just in case, you know what I'm saying, you know. We got
his and hers.
Okay, man. One thing I like about the yard, man, you know what I'm saying, my yard is almost 2 acres. You know what I'm saying? You know, my house is 47 square foot. You know, we got, as you know, we like the entertainment. You know what I'm saying? If you've seen the Cheddar magazine, if you've seen, you know, anything that, you know what I'm saying, with my house.
Hey, all I'm gonna say is, Pimping Ken is 100, the best that done it. You feel me? And I say like this, man, for all you motherfuckers out there, man, step your weight up, not your hate up, man. You feel me? Real pimp with real hoes out there, 10 toes to the floor, you feel me? And I'm from the Bay, you know what I mean? Where the pimping come from. A lot of pimping come from the Bay. I ain't gonna say it come from the Bay. There's a lot of shit going down in Chi-Town too, baby. But my nigga gets down, man. He feed a lot of motherfuckers too. He a good nigga. He done put a lot of money in my pocket, man. So I fucks with him, you know what I mean? One hand wash another, 2 hands wash your face, baby. You know what I mean?
And any rapper out there tired of damagement, come fuck with some real management.
Yeah,
I get you some paper. Tell them,
oh, he get you some
I'll show
paper.
you how to get some money. Hey, I'll show you how to get this street money. All y'all waiting on them crackers to write them checks for you, man. Look here, me and Pimp. Hey, man, we rap hustle, man. Me and my man, Young Mouth, we rap hustle. Me and Young Bleed, we rap hustle. All the rest of these players, you understand me? They on their way to platinum. You dig what I'm saying? Too real for TV, whatever. And that's the gazebo there. For those of you, you understand me, who don't know the gazebo, this is like where, you know, my homies come out, you know what I'm saying, they smoke weed, the weed won't get, you know.
Smoke, you know, we ain't bothering the neighbors, you know what I'm saying? Sitting there and enjoy yourself.
Yeah, you know, that's how you break from the neighbors. And you know what I'm saying, somebody, you know, like, you know, sometimes we have a lot of guests, you know what I'm saying, like if you might have seen it on the Cheddar DVD, we have Pimp, see all them guys over here, and Yuck Mouth, you know, we might, you know, everybody might not, you know what I'm saying, we want to sit together, everybody, you know, they might have a girl or something, so we got, you know, tables and chairs over there.
You can do your own thing.
You can do your own thing. We got a nice little thing over there, his and her joint over there. We got a his and her joint over there. We got another table over there. We got a table over here. And then, you know what I'm saying, when the guys come over, they think they can hoop, bring them over here. All this my yard, all that, all the way back to them trees. You know what I'm saying, Yeah. Well, you wait off.
I'm the bricks of the city, nigga.
See, sometimes we come out here and we bet $1,000 on who can hit the first shot because we all that bad of hoopers.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Me and my man Don Fetty, every now and then, you know what I'm saying? We might get out here and hoop a little bit, you know what I'm saying? You know, I mean, I can take him to the hole sometimes he slap my stuff. But, you know what I'm saying, man, you know, we got the basketball court, you know what I'm saying, you know, the real deal, you know what I'm saying, glass, you know what I'm saying?
Plus ain't no bottom, you see it in the ground with concrete, baby, it ain't going nowhere. Just like
Just to let y'all know, man, you know, y'all always see the rappers, you know what I'm saying, you know, everybody always getting on this shit, man, but don't nobody, you know what I'm saying,
never really show no money, man. You know what I'm saying? I mean, how many people really, you know what I'm saying, show some money? You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? It don't stop, man. That's over close to 30 G's. But you know what? Just in case a nigga make me mad, man, I'll pull out the big joint. You know what I'm saying? I don't fuck around with number 10,000 stacks. I call all my money in tens. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna say 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. You know what I'm saying?
These quick grabs right here, man.
Quick grabs, you know what I'm saying? It's about 10 stacks, you know what I'm saying? So, about 150, you know what I mean? Just on some, just on some shit, you know what I mean? And man, if you motherfuckers thinking about coming over here, man, try your luck, man. I guarantee you won't get shit from me. You understand me? I ain't got a dime for you. You understand what I'm saying? This shit won't even be here when you get here, nigga. This shit for Too Real for TV. You understand me? I just want you motherfuckers to know, you understand my man D, you understand me, that the best of both worlds, you understand me, that even though, you understand me, the rappers, you understand what I'm saying, me, they got this shit, man, the Pimp got this shit too, man. So a lot of rappers, you know what I'm saying, they fuck with the Pimp because they know that if they want to get that street credibility, they got to come to Pimp and Ken, Don Juan, Good Game, Juju, whoever, you know what I'm saying? But you know what I mean? We got plenty of this shit, man, you know what I mean? We ain't just out here, man, getting on TVs and, you understand me, you know what I'm saying, doing this shit, man, ain't trying to get our motherfucking issue, right? I mean, gangster rap had his time, Master P, you understand me, had his time, say he was representing the D-Boys, 50 Cent was representing the gangster shit, Pop was representing the gangster shit, well, you know what I'm saying, we represent that Pimp shit, you know what I'm saying, them niggas gotta eat, we gotta eat too, you know what I'm saying, but you know what I'm saying, we wanna eat just like them niggas eat, you know what I'm saying, or eat more, you know what I'm saying, so, that's why the pimping and the hip-hop merged. I fuck with that boy Pimp C, you know what I mean? Pimp know how I get out, man. He been to this crib right here, man. You know what I'm saying? He know that this shit is official, man. You know what I mean? Ain't no motherfucking, super duper mansion, man. But you gotta give a nigga credit, man, to come straight from the hood, man, and get it this good. You know what I'm saying? That's what we trying to represent. Me and my man Paper Chase, you know what I'm saying? He rap, you know what I'm saying? I come from the gang, so you understand me? Now y'all have it. The best of both worlds. You did believe that, man.
Boy. Well, man, that should shut up a whole lot of spectators and haters, man. Man, y'all see how Pimping Ken is living, man. That boy's living like a king, man. Living, man, marble flows everywhere, stainless steel, everything. Milwaukee's finest, the Royal Highness, man. Anybody that's disputing that boy being the motherfucking king of Milwaukee, man, all you have to do is show up with a better resume. That's it. That's all you got to do, man. It's just that easy, man. You show up with a better campaign and you will be crowned king, man. Pimping Ken showed y'all the crib, man. Y'all see the phantoms and y'all see the star-studded guest list of people that come on out to the crib and party. But most importantly, man, how many niggas have you seen on camera count out over $100,000 in cash? Have you seen that? You don't see that much, man. I know you don't, man. Hey, but we finna go on down to Las Vegas, man, to the Magic Convention, and we gonna see how receptive they are to him at the Magic Show. You know what I mean? I'm gonna let him get the mic. I'm gonna let him go out with the camera. Let him be the host of Too Real for TV for a day. You know what I'm saying? And he gonna talk to the people about this rapping and macking, and we gonna see what happens, man. Y'all check it out and be the judge of yourself. See if these people are really respecting this pimping, man. Church.
They said hip hop was dead.
They ain't down to the South, you know what I'm talking about? Fuck asshole, play them niggas videos every day. Y'all wanna play the real? Fuck you in your ass. I know them niggas gay anyway over there. All them old fuck ass niggas, man. Hey man, look, I'll pull up your skirt, man. You know what I'm talking about?
But Pimpin' never died.
I ain't gonna never let you niggas know, just like y'all know this concert was coming, I ain't gonna never let you niggas know how I roll. You understand me? You niggas shot me one time, y'all caught me for 3 9mm bullets, you understand me what I'm saying? But I walked away, I dragged away and told you niggas fuck you, and then got on Lil Jon, kept my pieces, and got on Lil Jon, and got on Lil Jon album, and said you niggas R.I.P. rest in motherfucking piss.
You watching Too Real for TV. It's really going down in the South, bitch. Putting in these fuck ass nigga faces. Get your mind on your money. He can't leave the house yet, baby. He on house arrest.
Hood Box Office and Too Real for TV presents Pimpin' Ain't Dead, the best of both worlds 2, from executive producer Dope Man.
Too Real for TV. Get your mind on your money. It's really going down in the South.
Hey, what's up, ladies and gentlemen? My name is Michael Maroy, and this is Too Real for TV. For those of you that don't know me, I'm a documentary filmmaker and creator of TooRealForTV.com. Please log on, buy my films, TooRealForTV.com/store. This particular post, is this considered a post? A vlog, blog, whatever it is. This particular vlog is about misunderstandings. There are a lot of grave misunderstandings about me. So I just want to answer a few questions that I've been getting inboxed or that's been in my comments or whatever that's been bothering me. And I just want to talk to you guys about it. Okay, first off, let's talk about my website. My website is TooRealForTV.com. I have right now, I believe 6 blogger. How many bloggers we got? 6. I got 5, 6, maybe 7 bloggers. I don't know.
6, actually.
And some of them work when they feel like it. Some of them are consistent. So, but the point is, I just recently implemented the name thing so you can see who blogs what. Because sometimes people will blog stuff and it's not very Maroy-like. You know, anybody that knows me from my films. My most popular film is the Cross Country Pimping series. So a lot of you people don't know me. So a lot of times my humor and comedy that comes across on YouTube, it doesn't come across well because you're not familiar with me. You just see me on YouTube for the first time and you just take whatever I say as face value. And I understand, but you don't really know me. So when people make blogs of stuff, like I had a female blogger of mine, she made a post about something that I would have never blogged about. And I was totally against it. But then I saw the numbers it did, and I was like, whoa, okay, maybe you're onto something. We're going to let that ride. So just for me expanding my brand of Too Real for TV and expanding the website, I have to work with people. For instance, my partner, David Pierce, he made a blog about the conscious community. You know, the Dr. Umars, the Brother Polites and all them. He made a post about them saying conscious beef. Basically, the post was a very intellectual post put together just talking about how all these intellectual conscious brothers got all this beef amongst each other. And then the picture he posted, it said Polite exposed. Now, I don't like Polite, okay? I love Polite. I love Brother Polite. So when I saw this, I'm like, yo, what the fuck? You know, sometimes I wake up, I look at my own site, and depending on what they post, I'm like, yo, what is this shit? I'm like, whoa, Playboy, what the fuck are you doing? I fucks with Polite. And then I read the story, and me and him chopped it up, and I was like, oh, he's actually right. So let it go. But the point is, sometimes a post will go up, and, you know, I get the blame for it or I get the credit for it when it's really not me. So we just recently started doing stuff where you could put the names on there. So when the blog goes up, you'll see it comes from different names. But when it's all said and done, Too Real for TV has to take the blame for whatever's posted on the site. And I accept that. You know what I mean? Okay, the next thing. Oh, my background. My assistant has told me that she would like for me to change my background. I'm not going to say where this idea came from, but she would like for me to change my background. But for the record, I just want y'all to know, this background you see behind me, I did not do this. This is some vain shit. Pictures of me on the wall. I don't have pictures of me on the wall nowhere. Like, seriously, this is really not me. My assistant did this, put this whole little shrine up, and I'm just rolling with it. But for some reason, she feels like I need to get out, do my blogs from different areas and things like that, which I agree because I'm a filmmaker. I like doing short films to put on YouTube. One of my short films that I just recently did reached 100,000 views, which was
great. I love that one.
Sneaker Saved My Life.
Yeah, I love that story.
It was a really good story by a guy named JC Lopez. I don't think it was dope because it was about sneakers. I don't think it was dope because of me and my camera work. I think it was dope because it was just a really extraordinary story to be told. And he told a great story. Shouts out to JC Lopez and Urban Necessities and his wife. Yeah, she was walking around with $2,300 sneakers on. But the film was a short film. If you go to TooRealForTV.com/ YouTube.com/2realfortv. You can see it for free. You know, I made my bones and my money from making films and putting them out on DVD. But a lot of the mom and pop stores and a lot of the distribution spots, the circuit cities and stuff have shut down. So you really don't buy DVDs much. A lot of people rather buy digital download. So 70% of my sales of my films come from digital downloads. But I'm noticing a lot of companies are putting out films for free on YouTube, and then they just get paid off the AdSense, which I'm just now getting paid. I've been on YouTube for years, and when I was on YouTube, I was just using YouTube as a place to hold my trailers and previews for my website. I never thought about it as, oh, I can get paid off of this. So my upload game was a different intention. Now I get it. I'm trying to get paid. So Sneaker Saved My Life and the How to Cut the Perfect Tupac Fade was probably 2 short films I uploaded that are doing very well. I know to some people, they saying 100,000 views. That ain't well. But to me, that's great. Because if I put out a DVD right now, for instance, right, and let's say it takes 6 months and I move 20,000 copies, which is an average of 5,000 copies a month. You know, the first month, you're always going to do your best. You might move 10,000 copies if it's good. But if we talking about all independent here, you know, make $20 a crack, $10 on wholesale, $7, $8 on wholesale. So you move 20,000 copies. Then the bootleggers are going to do their thing. But as a filmmaker, your ultimate goal is you want people to see your film. So the fact that 100,000 people have seen Sneaker Saved My Life, that makes me feel good as a filmmaker. And I want to do more of that because I want to put out films that will do those type of numbers, a couple 100,000, a million views on YouTube alone. I get paid from the AdSense. That's cool. Okay. Next misunderstood issue. Oh, my beard.
Please.
People have been talking about my beard. Listen, I've had 3 people crack jokes on me. My
Today?
whole no, not today.
Oh.
Just in a lifetime, 3 jokes have been cracked on me that made me really laugh. Right?
Okay.
Once I had a chick, my ex, she told me, because I was skinny, and I'm brown skin, and she told me I look like the Planters Peanut Man. That shit had me laughing for about 3 months. That shit had me laugh. It was funny. If it's funny, I laugh at myself. That shit had me laughing for about 3 months, man. I was like the Planters Peanut. I was trying to think of something else.
Probably high, smoking a blunt, thought about a joke like.
No, she wasn't high. I do look like a Planters Peanut Man. I got skinny legs and shit, brown skin. The shit was funny as hell. I thought for a long time, I was like, yo, man, I got to crack a joke back on it. I couldn't think of nothing as good. And then Damien, when he said, you smell like bread and cheese.
Oh my God, that's so funny.
That's funny as hell.
Bread from a 5-year-old.
A 5-year-old tells you smell like bread and cheese. What the fuck does bread and cheese smell like? That's funny. But I had a dude said, your beard looks like a bad disguise. I was mad.
How you reacted?
I know at first, exactly. At first, I'm like, nigga, you's a hater. But then I was thinking, like, that's kind of funny, a bad disguise. Like this. I don't understand why somebody would be so upset with what I do to my face. I was watching this interview with Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson said he went and got the tattoo on his face out of boredom. He said he first went to the tattoo shop. He was going to get a bunch of hearts and a bunch of goofy shit. Right. I mean, it's Mike Tyson. You gonna say something about Mike Tyson getting hearts? But the tattoo artist was like, fuck, no, I'm not finna put no hearts on you, man. You know what I mean? Which I respect that. The tattoo artist was like, yeah, man, that's not gonna fly. So kind of like Game. Remember Game when he got the butterfly on his face, then he switched it up and got LA. You know, we make bad decisions when you're bored. And my beard, really, I would like to say, oh, I'm doing this for a movie or this and another. But no, I'm not. Actually, I'm doing this because I was bored. So I said, let me grow it. I just want to see how far it would really grow. And then what happened was I wanted to do a video. I seen YouTube videos. They had videos about the beard cut. And it was getting a lot of.
You're growing as well. You're changing.
It was getting a lot of views. So I was like, yo, let me do that with the beard cut. And you're right. I am growing. I'm not the same
Playboy Maroy. The fact that here's the truth is. The truth is I'm tired of being a sex symbol. Okay, I'm tired. I'm tired of people looking at me like I'm just supposed to be this drop dead gorgeous sex symbol at all times. And, you know, I can be normal too. So this is my look I'm going with right now. Work with it. I'm bored. After the winter, I'm sure to be gone probably. I don't know. I'm just trying to see how long I can get it going. I don't know.
I think you should get it long.
I don't know. Oh, yeah. Another dude made a comment about my glasses. I made a comment. I was doing a video, which I'll get to that. I was doing a video about Tommy Lauren, and the dude said, "Nigga, is you high?" No, I'm not. See, I'm not high. But in order for me to do this video, I have to cut this bright ass light on because otherwise this room would be dark. Now, if I try to do this video the whole time without the glasses, this is how I'll be looking. And then I'll be trying to read from my computer, and it's just easier to do it with the glasses. I'm a big fan of shades, as anybody know. Rest in peace to my man Kevin Jenkins. He was making a thing called the Shade Lounge. It's a little mechanism that you make. He got the patent for it before he died. It's a mechanism you make that you hold your shades on. So I like shades. I got different shades. In my older years, my favorite shades is the aviators. I like the aviators. That's what I got on now. They some funky fresh shades. But anybody that know me know I am notorious for these Gucci shades. These are limited edition, upside down frames. I bought these in Miami when I was at the Source Awards. You couldn't tell me nothing. Your boy was feeling himself. They not all purpose. And of course I got these. I bought these. These my Chanel shades with the Swarovski and crystals. I bought these Fight Night, Las Vegas. When I wore these, I was about to say Bishop. I met Don King. Don King is a longtime idol of mine. When he saw these shades and the way I was dressed, he told me, "Boy, you sharp. I like them shades." That night, you couldn't tell me nothing.
What was that?
This was, I don't know what year it was. I was at a Brewster fight, a heavyweight fight. I had floor seats, spent $1,600 on the seats. These shades cost me $600. I rarely wear them. I wore these in cross country Pimping 1. I think they fresh, but if I wear them now, I look a little. What do I look like I do for a living? A pop locker or some shit? I look like a
pimp.
A pimp? Yeah. Well, no, I'm not a pimp.
Definitely not a filmmaker.
I don't look like a filmmaker, So right now we rocking the aviators.
That looks like.
These are by Kenneth Cole. They're a cheap pair of shades, but I like them and they're comfortable. So this is why I'm wearing the glasses. No, I'm not high. So for the brother to thinking I was high, saying the things I said, I'm not high, bro. The podcast radio show. Okay, here we go. So I did a live. What do you call it? It's funny. People call the internet radio shows, which to me that's not a radio show because it's not on the radio. It's on the internet. Right. So I guess it would be a podcast, or whatever the case may be. So I did a couple of live ones, and it was pretty successful. Meaning I got a lot of engagement. People was calling in. People were liking it. They was asking me to do more. I wanted to do more. The reason I didn't do more is because I wasn't 100 with it. My sound wasn't right. Yeah, I do have this mic, but I bought this mic really to do the narration for my videos, for my films. But this mic alone is not enough for me to do a proper podcast. Meaning if you call in, now I'm just holding the phone up and trying to hear it into the mic. That's not the way you want to do it. I want the viewer to hear it just as well as I hear it. So what you have to do is buy a mixer and then run the mic for the audio in and run the phone through. So when you guys call in, your audio comes in and I can cut it on and off and all that. So I have to buy these things. And it's not even the problem about the cost of buying it. It's about buying the right one, because the one I was going to buy that I thought that was the right one was not the right one. So I had to send it back. So I'm the type of person that I believe my motto is image. I mean, there's no substitute for quality. no excuse for lack of it. So I don't want to do anything if the quality ain't right. You feel me? All right. Here we go. So yeah, my main goal is to do more films on YouTube. That's what I want to do. Okay. So listen, I made it. Go ahead.
I was gonna say, it's like nobody has time. Everybody's online on their phone on YouTube, so it's like convenient for you to just keep making YouTube videos.
Yeah, I mean, I would love to make more films and put them out on DVD, but how many people are really
don't have
buying?
time anymore.
Yeah, people want it right there, right now. So listen, and as a filmmaker, that's ultimately what you want. You want your films to be seen. You know what I mean? So, okay, listen, I made a video about Chris Brown. Chris Brown got arrested because of a white woman at his house said that he pulled a gun out on her. When I did the report, I said there's two things you don't have to worry about. That's a dog to chase cars and a black man to chase white women. So because of this, people said I was bashing white women, which I was not. I was just, if you don't know my humor, you don't get it. I crack jokes on black women. I crack jokes on white women for different motives, of course. When I crack jokes on black women, that's because I expect more out of them because I love black women. That's it. When I crack jokes on white women, it's because I'm just being an asshole. But I have very good white friends, white female friends, and I would never want to offend them or make them feel alienated like I don't like white women. So after making that video, what I tried to do, I tried to find the most offensive white woman out there, which was Tommy Lauren. And I made a Dear Tommy Lauren letter saying, listen, I see you making a lot of insults about black people. You know, I would like for you to stop it. I would like to talk to you and try to see you to see things our way. Now, when I did this,
flirtatious though. Like,
you think I was flirting?
Man, like, I saw your video. It was funny.
Now here's the thing.
You wasn't serious how you usually are.
I wasn't serious. I'm glad you know me, so you know I was joking. But people thought I was serious. And somebody said I was kissing ass, I was begging, and if she was fat and ugly, would I have been trying to flirt with her? And I'm thinking to myself, like, are you serious? Right? But
if she was fat and ugly, you'd be making fun of her. Because
if she was fat and ugly, I'd probably be more flirtatious because I would think that's the reason why she's mad at black people. Because she was fat and ugly. But she's not fat and ugly, and I don't know.
That's kind of what you do, but she just always, like, every time there's like a black issue,
she doesn't. She's a
black culture.
She's a commentator. She's a commentator and says her piece, except she's always mad at niggas. You know, always mad at niggas. So I picked her as a person for me to show that I don't have a problem with white people. But somehow that kind of backfired on me too, because I became the bad guy. I was the ass kisser, whatever the case may be. Which, it hurt my feelings, y'all. Y'all hurt my feelings with that one. Really, you did. Because I'm everything but the ass kissing Uncle Tom nigga. Call me whatever. Don't call me that, please. You hurt my feelings. Anyway.
One thing that's funny is comments on Facebook.
Okay. Another thing. I don't even know why I have this wrote down. Charity work donation on GoFundMe. I have a GoFundMe page, right? And my GoFundMe page, I really don't promote it and use it as much. I've had a couple GoFundMe pages, right? And one GoFundMe page I had it was set for $50,000. $50,000 is not a lot of money. Usually when I'm raising money for my films, I get guys to give me $5,000, $10,000, $13,000, $17,000, right? To donate. And I feature them on the films to make the films. So when the crowdfunding came out, I thought to myself, man, let me get a part of that. I didn't think about crowdfunding because it's something about when you give somebody your money, right? Your hard-earned money. When you're a regular person and you give somebody your hard-earned money and they don't come through with it, or they don't come through with it at that particular time frame, you get offended. Now, I know I have donated money to a couple causes. I donated to
that one, Was it a movie?
Yeah. The movie slash book. It was a movie and a book. I donated one time to a movie book, a movie that never came out. I didn't trip. Whatever. You can keep it. Then I donated again to a comedian. I donated to Snoop Dogg's cousin.
Who?
The comedian that was on the comedian. Remember that video that was like, yeah, my name is Tat Al. You don't remember? That was before your time. Anyway, he's a comedian. I forgot his name. I can't think of his name, but I saw him on Kickstarter. The difference between Kickstarter and GoFundMe is whatever money you donate to GoFundMe, they get to keep the money. On Kickstarter, this dude was trying to do his comedy show, a comedy special. I liked the guy, so I said, yeah, I donated some money to him. But he didn't reach the money he was supposed to, so they gave the money back. But I would donate to him again because I think he's a funny comedian. I can't think of his name. I want to give him a shout out, and I can't think of his name.
Damn.
But anybody that knows Snoop Dogg history, they know that song he did with the, was it the Stylistics? Like, everywhere we look and everywhere we go, I'm here, motherfuckers trying to steal my flow. He's like, my name is Tat Al, and I run this place. He was on Snoop Dogg album. Anyway, so I donated money to a few things, but everything that I do in charity work, I don't try to brag about it because, listen, another hater again.
Oh, shit.
I got a video on YouTube where me and Silky Slim was buying Christmas gifts and donating Christmas gifts to unfortunate kids. Now, how this happened was I was about to buy me some shoes. I saw these new shoes that just came out. They was I think they was Giuseppe's or something. I don't know what they was. I thought they was fresh as shit. But the shoe cost like $1,600 or $1,400 or something. I had to have these shoes. That's what I'm thinking. Somebody on Facebook left a comment like, "Ah, nigga, instead of spending that money on them shoes, man, you can help somebody out. It's Christmas season, blah, blah, blah." I thought about it and I was like, you know what? He's right. Like, he probably don't realize how much he touched me. I was like, you know, he's absolutely right. I do not need them shoes. I have a closet full of shoes now of shit I don't wear. So I said, okay, look, I'm going to go shopping for underprivileged kids for Christmas. Now, I don't come from a rich family, but my family's not fucked up where they're not getting nothing for Christmas. So I really wasn't thinking about my own people. I'm like, let me help out some kids. And so what I started doing is calling around. I'm like, yo, which one of y'all players want to come help me out? Let's go buy some gifts for these kids for Christmas. And you'd be surprised how many people was like, hell no, nigga, I got my own kids, or no, I can't do it, or you crazy.
You ask people?
I was asking people, yeah. Silky Slim is the only guy to say, I'm with it, man. Whatever you spend, I'm a match that. I was like, damn. Okay, cool. So we went to the store. It was. So we went to the store. We loaded up on a bunch of shit. We had a good time, and I filmed it, which he didn't even know I was filming it, and which was really even better after we got
He didn't know you was filming it.
I mean, he didn't know I was going to film it. He knew once we got there, but he didn't know it was for the purpose of filming. He just wanted to do it just out of the kindness of his heart. But what was beautiful is that after I got the toys, I was like, okay, look, we're going to get together tomorrow. We're going to go pass them out. We got to get that on camera. And he said, hey, man, I don't need to be on camera passing it out. You going to do that. I just wanted to do that for you. And I was like, damn, man, that was some real player shit. You know what I mean? So when you do charity work, it ain't really about showing it off every time. So yeah, I got videos on YouTube of me speaking to kids, children at risk. When the Muslim brothers reach out to me, yeah, I come speak or I donate money to charity. But the truth is, there's a lot of things I do that I don't even talk about because you shouldn't. Yeah, you don't need to talk about it.
I mean, even your life, your Facebook, everything is like you don't have to.
Yeah, I don't have to. Yeah, I know a lot of things I keep on the hush. Okay. So back to my GoFundMe page. Yes, I do have a GoFundMe page. I don't really use it much because I don't want to be like some of these other guys that got GoFundMe pages and they don't perform at the rate they supposed to perform, which really ain't me. I got 13 films. I think after 13 films, if I tell you I'm gonna make a film, you can pretty much bet it's coming out. I'm gonna do what I say I'm gonna do. I'm not gonna bullshit you. Anyway. Okay. Oh, right here. Now listen. Tommy Sotomayor, right? Now, I guess I'm like everybody else. This guy, he's a YouTuber. You know, on some days I fucks with him. I like him. He says some solid shit. Some days I don't at all. I really took notice to this guy after him and Tyreek Nasheed got into, I guess, a beef. Now, when Tyreek got into, now the reason that what made me interested in this particular beef is that when him and Tyreek got into the beef, I had no clue that Tyreek was so fucking funny. You know, when you got a guy like Tyreek that makes movies like Hidden Colors, which is very serious about white supremacy, you kind of approach him with an ideal that he's a very serious guy.
Right.
You know what I mean? So I thought he was this real serious guy. I know he's a family man. I had no idea he had the level of sense of humor that he had. So to see him and Tommy going at it and him doing the crusty pup, he was clowning him, and it was some good comedy. It was really some good comedy. But in Tommy's defense, on some other shit, ain't got nothing to do with Tyreek, and some other shit, I seen a video with Tommy, and he had a hater, right? You know, I've had haters, so I could relate to this. But this nigga Tommy had a hater who was hating on him because I guess Tommy didn't give him a PlayStation 4. And you know what this nigga did? This nigga said Tommy raped a chick. What? I can't make this shit up. This nigga went on the internet and made a video saying Tommy raped his cousin or a girl he knows. And I thought to myself, God damn, you mean to tell me you that angry that you're calling rape on another man? You a man and you calling rape on another man? Like, goddamn, that's crazy to me. I mean, like,
I'm flabbergasted.
I'm flabbergasted. I mean, I've dealt with haters, don't get me wrong. But I had no clue that somebody would be out here calling rape. But listen, here is a sample audio. This comes from Instagram. This is a guy that was hating on me. He put this on Instagram, but then I guess he took it off because he realized this would damage his YouTube channel. This is a guy that was taking my videos off YouTube and then re-editing them and putting them in his own video. So I had him flagged. But at the same time, he turned around, had me flagged, reported me to YouTube, this and that and other. But this is what he was asking his followers to do. I want y'all to hear this. This is hilarious.
Well, I got bad news, man. You know, as you can see, Maroy issue a strike against our page for privacy. If you Google, you know, Taylor or United States versus Taylor, you're going to see how Warren Barghani snitched in that case. And because of that strike to our YouTube channel, we can't, it suspended our ability to stream live. Now, this is what I want y'all to do. I want y'all to go to Maroy's page, Too Real for TV on YouTube. Too Real for TV on YouTube, and flag every fucking video on that page. I need all y'all to go on that YouTube channel and flag that page. Get your friends, get your family, and flag every fucking video on that page and get that page suspended. Do that for me. Folks alert, you bitch. Well, I got bad news.
I can't sing this nigga.
He said he wanted everybody to go flag my page. First off, if you all go flag a page on YouTube, that can suspend your channel privileges. And you have to have a good reason to flag a page. If that was the case, I would go flag down every racist white man in America and get their shit suspended. But here's the thing. Man, in all of my 16 years in the game, I have never had any issues out of any white people. Just this nigga. A lot of people be
Wants to
asking.
be like you.
He wants to be like me. I think he's like, like Silky said, he's a stan. Now, a lot of people ask me, oh shit. A lot of people ask me what started this or what's the reason or why this guy acts like this. I don't know, man. I really, honest to God, do not know what is his problem.
Like, you know how when you were in high school, you always had that person that didn't like you. Like I always had, and you didn't really know why.
You know what's funny, right? Me and Silky was sitting there talking about it. We was like, in real life, he's probably the nicest guy. He's probably the nicest, sweetest, most humble, polite guy, because a lot of times what people dictate to the public, that's not who they really are in real life. Like me, for instance, right?
True. People act hard on the internet.
Like me, for instance, you might see my videos and you're like, oh, he's cocky. He's self-centered. He's arrogant. But in reality, my real friends know I'm totally different. If you spend a night at my house, I'm the type of guy, if you fall asleep, I'll go get a blanket and cover you up with it. If you see something in my house you like, I will give it to you. I'm really a nice, very, very grateful person. I'm grateful for everything, man. Like same thing with Silky. Silky is he comes off as this street dude and this super duper pimp dude, but he's really a very smart, educated man. Like if you talk to him, you'd be surprised. Like this guy is a guy that you could tell he really sits back and reads a lot of books. You could tell in his vernacular. He's really an educated guy. So this guy, Junior, who hates me so much, I'm sure he's not like that in real life. You know what I mean? Which means he's an undiagnosed sociopath.
He's an insecure black guy. And then he's not even American, right?
I mean,
He's like
he's a piece of shit. But
I don't know, we're talking about this guy.
yeah, next. I just wanted to make a video updating people to the misunderstandings with me and why I do some of the things I do in the videos I make. So yeah, I do like Brother Polite. I do think that the hate against Tommy Sotomayor is ridiculous as far as the others go. But I see Tommy pick on people like the Tanya TKO chick. I seen him pick on her. But then when it came to Tariq Nasheed, he was waving the white flag like he didn't want them problems. So I think that that's kind of ridiculous.
Hey, what do you think about Colin Kaepernick situation? Isn't that crazy how he started the whole movement?
I don't know where that Colin Kaepernick situation is going to go. I respect what he's doing, like sitting down, doing the knee during the song. I do. But I'm trying to figure out what exactly does he feel like he's going to accomplish? What does he want to do? Does he want to get the song changed? Does he want to get the song to stop playing?
I think that a lot of black people are waking up and they're just tired of being mistreated.
Yeah, I understand that. But I mean, what is the ultimate goal? The ultimate goal is to what? To make people stop?
Definitely to hire better cops. We need better cops. Nobody feels safe out there.
Yeah, but I'm talking about the Star Spangled Banner. Like, is he figuring that they're gonna do a remix of the national anthem with Drake or some shit? What exactly is it that he wants to happen? Like, you know what I mean?
That's what he wants.
I understand that, but I'm saying justice. How? How do you listen? That's a whole nother video.
That's true.
That's a whole nother video. Listen. So, another thing I want to speak on, man, is that people have been knowing Too Real for TV to be synonymous with the game of pimping for so long that anytime I try to do something else, it seems kind of foreign to them. But I just want you all to know that I'm just trying to grow. I'm trying to grow my brand, trying to grow my channel, everything. So if you guys see me doing things that are different, then please just bear with me, man. Bear with me, work with me. If it doesn't interest you, pay it no mind. But I would really love if you guys to share my stories with your friends and your families. Let them know Too Real for TV is just trying to give you some news you can use. That's it. And I'm gone. As usual, please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Michael Maroy. I'm a documentary filmmaker for Too Real for TV. In case you don't know, log on to my website and check out some of my movies. But this is officially my very last video addressing Mr. Rayon Payne. I'm serious. This is it. And this is a really true way I feel. Seriously. This is my last video addressing this guy. I know that the last time I know from the first time this stuff evoked was like 4 years ago. And people are like, Maroy, why are you still talking about this clown? Or why are you going back and forth with this dude? Well, he started it back up. And, you know, the comedian in me, you know, likes to make everything into a joke, find humor in everything. So when he started up and he's picking on more guys with his website, making up fake stories, you know, I just kind of jumped into it. But the truth be told, if I'm exposing this guy for all the faults he's doing, all the bad, all his failures, cracking jokes about all his failures, talking about his girlfriend and trying to get her out, putting pressure on her. If I do all that stuff, what's the difference between him and me? Right? I don't like bullies. As a matter of fact, I'm working on my first film for kids, and it's about bullies. I haven't came up with a name of it yet, but it's about bullies. It's a documentary film geared for children and parents dealing with bullies. Because a lot of times when a parent has somebody bullying a kid, they don't know what to do. They go crazy. Sometimes people will go up to the school and try to fight a kid over messing with their kid. So I'm working on a film about bullies for kids. Hopefully it'll help stop some of the bullying problem. This guy tries to position himself as an online bully. Now, I could say a lot of things about this guy, right? I could insult him about a lot of things. But the truth is, for somebody to call this guy, just for example, a rapist, that's no fault of mine. I had nothing to do with that. He was convicted of rape. So I had nothing to do with that. He was convicted. He was convicted of rape, but he got it overturned. He got out on the technicality or whatever it was. I don't really know because I don't really care. I didn't look into his past like that. But for some reason, he wants to be a troublemaker on the internet. I don't. That's not really the lane I'm trying to run down. He's 42 years old. So for me to say he'll grow out of it, obviously not. Before me, there was somebody else, and that's just what he does. And people tell me, well, y'all ain't cool yet. Well, I mean, Batman and the Joker ain't cool. And in the next movie, they're not going to be cool. And the next, they're enemies. That's just how it go. In his mind, that's what he believes he is. He believes he's an arch enemy to the game. And when I say the game, I mean the lifestyle of, you know, pimping and prostitution, which if you don't know about my films, Cross Country Pimping, or nothing about the game, then this whole video is a waste of your time. You don't even worry about it. And the crazy thing about it is I took down a lot of the videos that I had up before about him and Pimping because I just don't want people to look at me like that type of guy. I don't want people to look at me like I'm this arrogant asshole or guy. That's not who I am. I don't like bullies. I was just giving this guy a taste of his own medicine, but it's really asinine, you know. And the truth is, man, when I spoke with his baby mother, y'all know the phone call with me and his baby mother's hilarious. because I was trying to pick fun in them. I thought that, man, it was hilarious. But the real me, when I'm listening to this young lady talk about the father of 2 of her kids who she's been with for 10 years or more, 15 years or something, and she talking about he's never had a car, he's never made any money, and he never will. You know, the real me is thinking to myself, like, damn, why would you be talking down to your dude like that? Maybe he can't succeed because you're not giving him the proper encouragement or you're not believing in him. But then again, I don't know what happened in a relationship. I'm sure if she stuck with him for 15 years, she done gave him more than enough time to try, more than enough chances. Point is, I'm done. You know what I mean? It's not me waving a white flag. It's not like he won or defeated. It's just that it's just then got corny. You know, he's over there buying likes and buying views and stuff like that. And that's just corny. I could tell that people's just totally not interested in this. It's just like, it's comedy when I make some jokes about it. But the stuff he's joking about is not funny. He's calling people snitches, calling people rapists. I mean, not rapists, that's his title. Calling people pedophiles. He said my partner was a pedophile, talking about because he had a young chick, which wasn't even true. But, bruh, like, you know, if you're going to hate, that's one thing. You know, I got a YouTube channel. People hate all the time. That's fine. If you don't like something I'm doing, you're going to criticize. That's fine. But to just make something up, that's just wrong. So that instantly loses his credibility as any type of journalist. His credibility is 0, so he's not good at that. You know, I've made a whole list of things that he's failed at, not good at. And I realize the reason he keeps hating is because it's the only thing he really knows how to do. You know, now he wants to do Letterman jackets, you know. Yeah, that's fine. But he want to put the RHGO on it and the PGO on it, change what it means. He's not even being creative. This is just not a good energy. It's not a good space for me. I'm trying to grow. I deal with issues in my life too. I don't know what make a person think he the only one with problems. I know how it is when you try some stuff and things don't work. I mean, I know. Trust me, I done spent thousands of dollars on tens of thousands of dollars on a lot of stuff that didn't work. But the difference between me and him is, you know what I'm saying? I roll with the punches. I get back up and I get to marching again, man. And no matter how low I get, I never hate on the next man. In his mind, he feels like if he pulls somebody down, it's going to help him out. It's going to make him look better. So I'm done, man. Seriously. I know I've said it before, but I mean it, man. Him, Pimping, they dirtbags, and they're not going to change. And they no use to us wasting our energy. They no use to me. Whatever anybody else want to do, they could do it. Let Lil Silk handle it if you want to. With me, I'm tired of wasting my energy on it, man. So I'm done with it. My new film, after I finish this film, I'm working on a great film, which is a tribute film to a living legend, the Archbishop Don Magic Juan, called Last Man Standing. Then after that, I'm working on this bully film. Hopefully it'll help save some lives. You know, there's kids out there that have committed suicide over bullying, man. Internet bullying is serious. And I personally will not partake in it in any way. Even though I'm trying to get back in him and make him feel bad, I don't even want to be that type of, I don't even want to be known or looked at as that type of guy in no way, fashion to anybody. Because I honestly believe there's never a reason or benefit to be mean to anybody. You don't get no benefit in being mean to anybody. So that's it, man. Last thing I want to say. Y'all be cool and careful, man. Support Too Real for TV, man. Support the real independent filmmaker, man. TooRealForTV.com.
Too Real for TV exclusive.
Hey, Too Real for TV on there.
What up, man? Too Real for TV. West, baby.
What's happening with it? See, we got the chairman in the house.
Never changed. Just the pictures. Okay.
What's happening with it? Okay, Michael Maroy. Okay. Yeah, love for you. Fellowship with Young Silky Slim, Sir Sugar Free. That's brother. Like I always do. I am hip hop. Believe that. New pieces and shit. King guys hook you up, man. Yeah. Like them. I got a piece, man.
Yeah. They know what to do. They want to get it seen.
Yeah, believe that. Put it on you. You gonna make it happen.
I'm trying to be everywhere.
Hey, that's cool. Hey, the chairman just had his 64th birthday. He shot a music video today and at the concert tonight, the Sugar Free, the DJ Quick Silky Slim concert. You tell me that man ain't live, Jack.
Hey, you know we're taking the player ball back to Chicago.
I seen that.
I think that's a great thing. And not only that, produce picture and make
I think it's cold. I think it's been cold in Hollywood. You been having a hell of a turnout.
Oh yeah, but it went Hollywood. So when I go home, I'm not going home in the sense of looking for the best dinner. Going home.
It's a homecoming. Yeah, believe that.
You know what I mean?
Believe that.
You know what I mean? First come Legend Award, JoJo Legend Award, some of the legends been in the game.
You know somebody gonna want that Pimp of the Year though.
Well, I ain't gonna even mention it.
Well, let me ask you a question.
Chicago ready for it like that.
Let me ask you a question. Who you gonna give the Lifetime Bishop Don Juan Achievement Award to? This year. I think I deserve it, goddammit. Just right now, let me put my beard in. Yeah, I've been working real hard.
Trying to see what we want to come up with, some old school, you know, the dramatics or somebody to come, you know.
That'd be cool.
Yeah, take it back to the original. You know,
yeah, that'd be cool.
That's what coming to Chicago is all about.
Hey, that'd be cool, John. It's gonna be big anyway. Anytime you come to the shot, it's, you know.
Well, we're gonna bring it right there to future.
Roy, what's going on, Joe? Hey, what's up with the player?
Most Chicago people here.
What's going on, Jack? You look good, my nigga. Yeah, man, I'm make sure you know what I do.
Yeah, Chicago. How you doing? I haven't seen you forever, man. Okay.
Madison Avenue, Chicago.
Okay, you shot down too?
Yeah, all day.
That's a beautiful guy. We got love. Yeah. Who else named Paris? Paris? No.
Well, he knew what to do to get the pop stamp up. Came to the right place.
I ain't heard that.
It was live?
Yeah.
That's what it like.
It was like that.
Believe that.
Production.
Believe that.
I'm there. This facility, I need to go to the patron side and talk to the group side. Hey man, yeah man, come on man. Oh,
you got your man Big Mark with you right here, man. Get a picture of him.
Don't y'all ever forget, you get an opportunity to see and witness one of the greatest players that ever did and got away with it. The last man standing. It ain't no joke, and this ain't no game for no lane. Believe that.
Now, what would you tell those young players out there who want to last like you did? So many of them fall, they go to jail, they go out of season. What's the best advice you would give?
Be consistent in your game. You know.
Player, man. Yeah, cool player, man.
You see, one thing about it is, these
guys so one-dimensional. So if you take that one thing away from them, they don't know how to eat no more. See, you know, you gotta, like I said, be a jack of all trades. You gotta be able to mingle and do a few other things to try to survive. And it don't always have to be about breaking the law. Y'all think that's the only way y'all can eat is to break the law. No, that's not the only way you can eat. It's some legal game jumping out of here. I ain't breaking down law. Just gotta get up with what's real. You dig? If the system say change, and it can't be like this no more, then you got to change. You can't stay the same because you can't buck the system, because you can't beat the system. And then when you try to go against the grain of the game and don't play fair, you come up lame. I'm telling you now, you got to stick to the frame of the game. You jump outside the frame of the game, anything might happen. And it's not going to be good.
You see that picture, girl?
Yes, sir.
Come on, man.
Sleep.
That's it. Sit on your phone.
Shit, nigga, the fuck is wrong?
Yeah, nigga, guess what, man? Hey, man, you know, for all you niggas, man, you know, some of you think that, you know what I mean, it's just some old world star hip hop, you know what I'm saying? Me, Pimping Ken going crazy and shit like that. Hey, man, let me tell you something, man. I'm from a motherfucking part of Milwaukee, man, east side of Milwaukee, where, you know what I'm saying, niggas, they tell over there and shit, you know what I mean? Niggas ain't all solid. You know what I mean? It's some snitches and some hoe ass niggas over there, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, if I bring one of them niggas over to the motherfucking hood, I'm like, JD, this my nigga. And JD be like, yeah, well, he your nigga, he our nigga. And the nigga turn out, man, to be not solid. You know what I'm saying? I'm responsible for handling that nigga. You know what I'm saying? If I endorse a motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? Like, for example, you know what I'm saying? This my man, you know what I'm saying? T.I. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? This is my book. This is the 48 Laws of Game. You know what I'm saying? That's the #1 selling book in the country right now, as far as urban books, the 48 Laws of Game. You know what I'm saying? Which is sold, you know, all over the world, pimpingken.amazon.com, Barnes and Nobles, everywhere. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers get this book. I got this nigga actually in my book. You know what I'm saying? So, therefore, you know what I'm saying? I'm not just coming at T.I. or 50 or Nelly or none of these niggas on no disrespectful manner, right? These niggas is actually niggas that I have fucked with at one time. You know what I'm saying? T.I. say he a UGK alumni. He all that
.com. Hey, what's happening, homie? TIP, man, the king himself speaking. You dig that? Valedictorian of the UGK alumni. All right.
That's what the Chronic.com. Yo, that they seem to really look to connect to UGK. It's almost like a badge of honor, like, you know, a stepping stone. To get UGK on your record is really like a stamp. The Chronic.com.
On the video with my nigga Pimp C. You understand what I'm saying? You know, this nigga say, you know what I mean, he followed Pimp. So therefore, you know what I mean, I'm thinking, you know what I'm saying, if he followed Pimp, then, you know what I mean, this nigga, you know, me on some Pimp shit, because he called himself the Pimp Squad Click. But yet the nigga got the #1 trick motherfucking song in the country. It ain't tricking if you got it. T.I., it is tricking if you got it, my nigga. You know what I mean, nigga, you know what I mean? I know that, you know what I mean, you don't understand what the pimping is. But you should have did what Pimp C did. All you niggas should have did what Pimp C did. What Pimp C did, he got with me.
Oh, be it, man. That game, they're old, man. They're going to they'll still feel game. And you know, man, Kenny told me this, man. He say, man, guess what, Phil? You know, you ever read the book on Horn? I said, no, Ken, I ain't never saw the book. Well, he said, yeah, because the hoes make it up as they go, man. Yeah, church tabernacle, bitch. Ain't no book on Horn, bitch. Church.
You know what I mean? When you look at the movie The Best of Both Worlds, or you look at Ask Jeezy. When me and Jeezy and Zero and Bob, we was at the motherfucking video shoot, at the Get Throw video, everything Pimp did, he asked me pimping. You know what I mean? Is this correct? Is this politically correct? Is this how you niggas, you know what I'm saying, the game do? And I was like, yeah, Pimp, that's straight, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, you got it, my nigga.
You know what I mean? So if you call yourself the Pimp Squad clique, then you turn around and you do some shit that ain't pimping, then you know what I mean? You got to understand that the pimp niggas is gonna come at you. You know what I mean? Niggas that's in the game is gonna address the issue, and I'm addressing the issue. You understand what I'm saying? Because I have to. My nigga, I watch you, Jermaine Dupri, Nelly, Floyd Mayweather, in the club at the Onyx do the tip-a-thon. You know what I mean? You niggas stole away $100,000 in tips. $100,000 in tips. Just gave y'all money away. You see what I'm saying? Man, you know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing wrong with that. But when you call yourself the Pimp Squad clique, and you bet you said you're pimping, and when you know you in the best of both worlds, you see how you should get a hoes half houses, and the hoes, you understand me? You know what I mean? They you know what I mean? Go out there, they sell it, they bring the money back. Okay, well you expect the lifestyle that's based on, you know what I'm saying? A nigga getting money, you know what I'm saying? From a bitch, and not giving money to a bitch. You know what I mean? But in your demonstration, you say you ain't tricking if you got. You know what I'm saying? Now, you know what I mean? You know, it's a lot of shit that niggas do. Like my niggas calling me from the joint, right? This is straight up, T.I. I just want to give you some advice. I'm not trying to shit on you. Look at yourself on TV, my nigga. You know what I mean? This is you, right here. On the internet. This is the internet.
Hey, what's happening, y'all?
Look at you, my nigga.
This is about another kind of tip. They can help our mothers.
Are you helping the police out, Tip? You helping the police out, my nigga? This nigga got his own police line, man. What the fuck is going on?
It was called Crime Stoppers Line.
Man, come on, man.
The number of Crime Stoppers around here.
Watch this, nigga. Tip. Tips.
It's 404.
Atlanta tip line.
Atlanta tip line. Yeah, hey, I got a tip for you, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? My nigga, you just really need to get on off the rap game, man, or quit rapping about this motherfucking pimping and this hustling in this game, man. You don't get on no motherfucking TV, man, and have a motherfucking police line, my nigga. How you gonna tell motherfuckers to stop crying, nigga? You walking around with motherfucking pistols and silences and shit like that. Mac Booney Country, all you niggas, I fuck with you niggas, man. But I'm gonna tell you niggas, man, you know what I'm saying? The shit that your man doing ain't right. Like I said, the mob bring a motherfucker to the mafia, and this nigga ain't right. The mob gonna have the motherfuckers responsible for bringing them to the motherfucking light. This nigga's in my book. You know what I'm saying? This nigga's in my book, man. You understand what I'm saying? So definitely, I have a motherfucking disagreement with this shit. Here goes some more shit, my nigga. What this nigga had in the courtroom, man?
See. Man, I like T.I.'s music. T.I., you cold the motherfucker, man. I just want to get an understanding because Busta Rhymes didn't go. This is dope, man. You know me, nigga. You said in your song, I'm known in the hood like the neighborhood dope, man.
We are known in the hood like the dope man phone number. Rolling the thing, I can throw some 20 bowls on. Nigga talk bad about the man, but I don't wonder what's the
Known in the hood like the neighborhood dope, man. You said that, nigga. You send me a Bankhead, book box office, the courtroom, man. Put it on. You know, nigga sent this to me, man. You know, I just got turned on this shit, man.
Hold on, man.
We already played that. That was a courtroom.
The courtroom.
We always that's one, so it's a month. So no.
That's nigga.
That's why I was gonna keep it online.
We did play the whole thing.
Yeah. I bet it's from the T.I.
You just had it. That was court in court. T.I. in court.
Yeah, man. That's just, I mean, you know, the man doing this thing, it's got, you want to see the actual testimony, you want to see the news. Oh, that's the baby mama drop. We all can relate to that, T.I., the baby mama shit, but
okay.
I can't say I went in no damn, you know, testify, man.
Okay. Now, my nigga, you know what I'm saying? We just showed you with your own police tip line. Now, my nigga, here you is, walking in the courtroom, you understand what I'm saying, with the police, you dig what I'm saying? And testifying against another nigga, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, listen, man, I don't know why you was there, but man, the bitch little Kim, she didn't go and testify. You know what I'm saying? When Tony Yayo and Busta Rhymes, they had that drummer, they didn't testify. You know what I'm saying? I know some niggas get caught with keys and all that. That's a lot of pressure. And them niggas testifying and they, you know what I mean, they trying to get out of trouble. But my nigga, in this situation, you ain't in no trouble, my nigga. You Yeah, ain't no trouble. They ain't finna indict you because, you know what I'm saying, me, you know, go take a stand against them. Man, like I said, man, I got you in my book, man. You know what I mean? Niggas is questions about me. I'm just trying to clear my name, let motherfuckers know that I don't endorse that shit, man. You know what I'm saying, man? I don't endorse it. And you got to explain this to the world, man.
Sure he is. Throughout horses to hear you know some of the first things you've got going on in the entertainment or interesting the real bit.
Detective Chris Bogman of the Las Vegas Metropolitan Police Department was once considered the most feared detective in all of Las Vegas. This man made a living hunting down pimps and getting them life sentences in prison. Now he's being hunted down by the FBI.
A Too Real for TV exclusive.
Trafficking in Las Vegas is taking an unexpected turn.
The 8 News Now I-team has learned that FBI agents are now looking into possible connections between a suspected prostitution kingpin and a high-profile detective who was once assigned to investigate the sex trade. George Knapp has the exclusive story tonight.
When a team of FBI agents raided the Las Vegas home of millionaire music producer Jamal Rashid in 2014, they were backed up by armored vehicles, K-9 units, and heavily armed agents. They seized mountains of records related to Rashid's various businesses, including his Outcall Entertainment Company. Rashid is better known by his showbiz name, Molly Mall. Starred in his own music videos and has recorded songs for some of the biggest acts in music, including heartthrob Justin Bieber, who became a close friend of Rashid's. Bieber's visit to Molly Mall's Las Vegas home led to a stunning surprise for investigators, to a superstar cop.
They make promises to women, young girls, about how, you know, I'll take care of you, I love you, we'll live together, you can make millions of dollars.
During his years with Metro Vice, Chris Boffman became perhaps the best-known Las Vegas cop ever. He was selected in 2008 for a team that targeted Las Vegas pimps. Boffman and his crew went after the biggest and baddest pimps in Nevada. He became a fixture on local newscasts, including when the I-team went along on a joint Metro IRS raid on a suspected pimp living in luxury at Lake Las Vegas. Boffman was there for the sound bites.
We don't like you preying on our daughters, and we're going to keep coming until we either get you or we get you out of our city.
Boffman's star rose. He was featured in network TV shows, wrote 2 highly flattering books about his own role in rescuing prostitutes, and was a star witness in the prosecution of big-time panderers, including Ocean Fleming, a one-time bodyguard to Molly Mall, who was sent to prison after a savage attack on one of his hookers.
I'm having an emergency. Go that way. Don't open it, please.
In his many on-camera interviews, Boffman expressed sympathy for the victims, women who came to him for protection.
We've seen cases where women have been burned, girls have been burned with irons, beaten with baseball bats, sexual assaults.
Boffman left Metro in 2013 to star in a cable TV series called Slave Hunters. When the show was quickly canceled, he tried to get reinstated at Metro, but was not rehired. According to multiple law enforcement sources, Vice officers were aghast when Boffman revealed to co-workers that he had taken his teenage daughter to Molly Mall's home so she could meet Justin Bieber. The girl came to know Rashid well enough that she called him Uncle Jay. The FBI raid on Rashid's home was initiated not by the sex trafficking team, but rather by the public corruption squad. Pointedly, Metro was not invited. One possible focus of that search, any evidence of a business relationship between Rashid and Boffman. According to police sources, Boffman admitted to having romantic relationships with women who had worked as prostitutes, including some of the victims who had come to him for protection from pimps. After being rejected for rehire by Metro, he got a job running the limo service at Olympic Garden, a strip club, an unusual position for a longtime vice cop. Since the FBI investigation began, the Bureau has twice requested case files from Metro, specifically cases involving pimp investigations that Boffman worked. And a few months ago, Boffman's life took another unexpected turn. He married Deputy DA Liz Mercer. the same prosecutor who put away at least 3 of the pimps that Bothman investigated. Public records show Bothman's company uses Mercer's home address. George Knapp, 8 News Now.
Since the 2014 raid, no charges have been filed against Molly Mall, nor have any been filed against Chris Bachman. Multiple law enforcement sources have told the I-Team that one of their biggest concerns is what might happen when convicted pimps learn that Detective Bachman allegedly slept with victims who later became witnesses. We'll have further developments as they unfold.
Hey, man, you know, I don't know how many times I've said I've seen it all, but just when I thought I've seen it all, I see something else that make me I've seen it all. As you can see right here, Detective Chris Bogman, man, aka Super Cop, has not been so super. Yeah. Me personally, man, if you're a crook, you're a crook. I can respect that. If you're a cop, you're a cop. I can respect that. But if you're a crooked cop, I do not like that. You know what I mean? That's like you're not playing fair. You're trying to be on both sides of the fence, man. That shit ain't cool. It's like being a crook, but you snitching and you doing sucker shit on the side telling the police. That's not cool. Chris Bogman is the definition of not cool. I just did a story on him not too long ago. It's on TooRealForTV.com. You can type it in the search, Chris Bogman. And you know, I went to his website, even bought his book, man. But this dude was locking pimps up. I mean, on a real life crusade, just like he just was on a crusade to get rid of all the pimps on the streets of Las Vegas. Who knew that behind closed doors, when the women were coming to him, this nigga was having sex with the prostitutes, the exact same prostitutes that was going to be witnesses in the cases against these men who he served life sentences to. Man, Raymond Sharp got 3 life sentences. Ocean Fleming got a life sentence. And countless other people have been charged, arrested, and others. And this is all under the investigation efforts of Chris Bogman. But this dude is having sex. Man, talking about getting knocked. This dude is having sex with the prostitutes that wound up being witnesses. And the I-Team is so dirty, man. Yo, shouts out to the I-Team, man. Major salute to them boys, because when they on your ass, they on your ass. They said, man, most of the police are worried about what the pimps are going to do when they find out that the witnesses that were in their cases were having sex with Chris. Well, nigga, they know now. Y'all showed and try to hold that back. Y'all put it out there on TV so everybody could see it. Yeah. Chris Bogman was dirty dicking your broad and then having her come to court and testify against you. Damn, that's dirty. That's dirty. That's dirty as hell, bro. That's so dirty. That's so dirty. That's so dirty. Hey, man, but the good thing about it is, right? Here's the cool thing about it is Chris Bogman thought he was going to be a movie star. So he quit his job to go get on a TV show, to go do the Slave Hunters. They shot the pilot for that shit. They were like, man, this is some bullshit. He tried to run back to Las Vegas to get his job. But at the time when he tried to go get his job, they like, nah, bro, we don't want you over here. You hot. The feds looking for you. So he go get a job working at an Olympic Garden in the limousine service. Hey, man, you got to work. You got to work. I understand. But, man, to be a high-profile cop in the city of Las Vegas, to work in the limousine service of Olympic Gardens, and he ain't even doing that no more because Olympic Gardens is a strip club that's shut down now. So ain't no telling what a man at. But wherever you at, man, give me a call, man. I'd love to do an interview with you, man. It'll be comical to say the least. But here's the thing, right? This man had these people locked up and talking about how much he hate pimps, but all along he got his daughter over Uncle Jay's house, over this alleged prostitute kingpin. Now listen, man, I've been around a bunch of famous players my whole life, and I ain't never heard nobody referred to as a prostitute kingpin. That might be a new album coming out from a rapper down south somewhere next. A prostitute king. I mean, I've heard of drug kingpins, gang kingpins, cocaine kingpin. I've never heard of prostitute kingpin. That sounds like some Rico shit, like some motherfucking racketeering shit, like some nigga. I'd be scared if they called me a prostitute kingpin. Man, but anyway, His thing is a whole nother situation. Back to Chris Bogman. So now he's admitted that he's had sex with the prostitutes, because one thing about the feds, they gonna get down to the bottom of it. The feds knock on your door, just go ahead and say you're guilty because they got you, nigga. But so the feds, when they went to go do a raid on Marley Marl house again, they didn't take the vice. They said they didn't call Metro Police with them. They was like, nah, we ain't even thinking about the prostitutes and the chicks right now. We finna find out how much corruption is going on between this Chris Bogman dude and Marley Marl. You know what I'm saying? They like, we trying to get down to the bottom of that shit. You know what I'm saying? So Chris Bogman is out there bad, bro. You out there real bad, bro. You got the feds on you, and you know. And one thing about it, hey Chris, let me tell you something, man. From a street perspective, all those chicks, they gonna turn on you, player. They gonna turn on. Listen, man, they gonna turn on you. They gonna see the feds sending out letters trying to get them to persuade. The chicks gonna tell on you, man. You already lost your job. You know what I mean? He went and married the DA. I know y'all thinking, man, he married the DA. I mean, what was that about? Man, listen. In certain states, and Vegas happens to be one of those, Nevada happens to be one of those states, they have some called spousal testimony or spousal inconsent. I forgot the name of the law. I forgot the exact. Hey, man, I'm not a lawyer. I never said I was a lawyer. But it's a law that states that if you're married, while you're married, if a crime or anything is committed or something like that, your spouse has a protection where she doesn't have to, or he cannot testify against you. So Chris married the district attorney. She can't come to court and testify against him. And she can't prosecute. Smart move, Chris. Smart motherfucking move. But those hoes, oh yeah, they gonna tell on you, player. They gon' listen, player. They gonna tell on you. These hoes can't help. They can't help but but talk. I mean, every time they gonna talk, especially if they got something to lose. And if the feds putting the pressure on them, man, come on. Only thing I wish about this, man, I don't wish jail on nobody. But what I do wish, I wish brothers like Raymond Sharp, Ocean Fleming, and any other brothers that have received any time, get some time cut off, get some be able to get that time back, and or get compensated for the time that they spent in there under what appears to be an obvious ill-ass investigation. You know, the whole investigation should be thrown out if the head detective is having sex with one of the witnesses on the pimp. Come on, man. Come on, man. And then you talking about you hate pimps, but you got your daughter over a prostitute kingpin house calling him uncle. You know, they can't call him a pimp because if he's not convicted of a pimp, then he has to only be a alleged pimp. Now, what a person calls himself, that's one thing. You can call yourself a pimp. You can say, I'm pimp such, pimp Sco, pimp Chicago, whatever you want to do. But they can't legally call you a pimp in the media or in the public unless you've been convicted of a pandering charge, a pimping and pandering charge. That's law. So they call him a prostitute kingpin. God damn, I'd rather be called a pimp. Fuck. Prostitute kingpin. Shit. That shit sounds scary. Hey, man, the news you could use, man. If you're going to be a cop, be a solid, good cop on the A team. You're going to be a bad guy. Be a solid, good bad guy on the B team. If not, you're going to wind up on the I team investigation report looking serious as fuck. Hey, man, if you're going to be a good guy, be a good guy, man. You know what I mean? Go by the law. Protect and serve. Do what's right. Don't be planting guns on people. Don't be planting bullshit cases on people. Don't be making up shit. You know what I'm saying? If you're going to be a bad guy, man, be about that life. Go all the way with it. Your partner get caught up, man, you know what I mean? Look out for him. If you get caught up, don't snitch on everybody else, man. That's just part of the game. Hey, man, what do I know, man? I ain't nothing but a motherfucking cameraman. Stay behind this camera. Chilling. Hey, man, news you could use. Fucking cops ain't shit, man. God damn. We want to see. Well, I'm going to stay tuned. Man, y'all stay tuned, man. I'm going to stay updated on this case. Because this is about to get real interesting, man. This shit is like sitting here watching this shit is like watching a movie or some shit. Like, for real. This could be like a motherfucking episode of American Gangster or some shit. Like, this shit is wild as hell of how much levels of corruption is going on in the city of Las Vegas. Like, it's crazy to me, man, because like this dude was having sex with the goddamn prostitutes. These niggas getting life in prison. Then one of the chicks, listen, Raymond Sharp, which was locked up because of an investigation of Chris Bogman. Chris Bogman had Raymond Sharp locked up, aka RC, Pimp RC, Play RC, whatever you want to call it. And he was sued by his ex-girl, his prostitute, a chick that was working for him. What's her name? I forgot her damn name. Alicia Grundy. Yeah, look it up, man. I did a story on it on YouTube. Alicia Grundy. It's on TwoRealTV.com. Alicia Grundy sued Raymond Sharp. Raymond Sharp got 3 life sentences. 3 like nigga. Yes, that's what I said. 3 life sentences. They gave a man life sentence 3 fucking times. No, nobody got murdered. He was not with an underage chick. None of that. None of that. But he got 3 life sentences. The chick sued him and won $4.1 million in court. Property, money, whatever the case may be. All of this because of Chris Bogman. Chris Bogman having sex with the witnesses in these cases. Come on, man. Come on, man. So now the feds is going, trying to find out what they can find out about all these cases. Hopefully these brothers can get their cases overturned, man. But, you know, it takes time and a moment of justice, man. Trouble is easy to get into. Very fucking hard to get out of. They'll lock you up in a heartbeat. It'll take forever for them to get an appeal and get you up out of that motherfucker. Hey, man, y'all be cool. Stay in school. Hey, kids, if you're going to be a cop, be a good cop, man. Shit. Gonna be a bad guy, be about that life. Me, I'm gonna be Too Real for TV. Church. Hey, man, subscribe to the channel too, man. Thank you. Yeah, right there. Thank you. Appreciate it, player.
TooRealForTV.com. They said hip hop was dead.
And us BET, they ain't down to the South, you know what I'm talking about? Fuck asshole, play them niggas videos every day. Y'all wanna play the real? Fuck you in your ass. I know them niggas gay anyway over there. All them old fuck ass niggas, man. Hey man, look, I'll pull up your skirt, man. You know what I'm talking about?
But Pimpin' never died.
I ain't gonna never let you niggas know, just like I know this concert was coming, I ain't gonna never let you niggas know how I roll. You understand me? You niggas shot me one time, y'all caught me for 3 9mm bullets, you understand me what I'm saying? But I walked away, I dragged away and told you niggas fuck you, and then got on Lil Jon, kept my pieces, and got on Lil Jon, and got on Lil Jon album, and said you niggas RIP, rest in motherfucking piss.
You watching Too Real for TV. It's really going down in the South, bitch. Putting in these fuck ass nigga faces. Get your mind on your money. He can't leave the house yet, baby. He on house arrest.
Hood Box Office and Too Real for TV presents Pimpin' Ain't Dead, the best of both worlds 2, from executive producer Dope Man.
Too Real for TV. Get your mind on your money. It's really going down in the South.